this city, fortunes are made and lost all in seconds. Sometimes you're the one shooting. Sometimes you're looking down the barrel. A couple bad deals and my friends and I have ended up on the wrong side of a bad situation. One more score, and maybe we can put that behind us. Meat, machines, and magic all fight to be top dog. And us, we intend to come out on top. We run the night.
Hello, we're here. We're ready. Thank you guys so much for waiting. We did have a little bit of technical difficulty. We got some new recording stuff going on, so it did take us a little bit extra to set up the overlay. We are -1 Dobrik because guess what? Anniversaries are awesome, and it's his 4-year anniversary today with the waifu. So I guess he can have the night off. But we're going to go ahead and keep going without him because we got 30 nights to go through. And we're on night 2, fam. First up, we'll start with Konami and introducing yourself, who you are, what you do for the team. As you're muted, don't forget.
The Street Sam turned physical adept. So you need somebody punched, I'ma punch him. That's pretty much what I do. I used to be a decker. Some things went bad. I'm no longer a decker. That part of my brain doesn't even work anymore. I wish I was joking. But yeah, that's what I do. I punch things and I cut things and I shoot things really hard.
Beautiful. Next up, we have Karma.
Good evening. I'm Karma. I'm the street shaman of the elven race. I perform the mystical duties and I conjure spirits. It's usually how I get things done. I stay away from electronics and guns mostly. Yeah, that's Karma.
Last but not least, we have. Am I talking here?
Can't hear you.
During the
I get-
downtime there,
have
I
it
should
there,
probably
go.
also say that I'm an elf. I forgot to put that out there.
A.
It was a thing last
I'm-
session.
Mason. I'm a human, not a cool elf. Just a boring old human. But I talk to people mostly. I'm the face, so usually when something goes wrong, I'm probably to blame. But so we got Konami to get us out of here, and Karma to keep us chill when things are fixed.
And then Dobrik is a dwarf magician, not so much the shamanic variety, but more of the logistical side. That's the word I was looking for. Where magic equals MC squared, if I were to believe so. But
Logical side?
I mean, I guess that's probably also a good word for it. But where we left off, we had a small fight that happened as looks like a runner team was attacking someone you guys just met. A large troll that was a mage, sort of bamboozling Konami and Dobrik as they were getting the supplies out of the truck and get ready to set up for the evening inside of the bar that they were staying at. As the gunshot ensued, I think the combat lasted, maybe 6 seconds. All four of the enemies were taken care of, caught on fire thanks to a very powerful fireball as well as some good spray and pray from Mason and a sweet slash from Konami. After all was said and done, you guys began to relax and take shifts while watching overnight. As night went on, Mason was able to hear some movement going on outside. And when he took a peek outside, he saw there was someone taking pictures with an old time phone or old time camera in the middle of the street. As there was someone that was sneaking up on said individual, Mason quietly stepped out and took a burst fire at him and dropped the individual before they could get the jump on their mystery person. A small conversation goes by where they get to meet said individual, a small dwarf who was very knowledgeable of Toronto and the city itself. Ika Kraus, a runner, or supposed runner, but at least a smuggler nonetheless. Definitely knows how to get you some stuff when you need it. And you guys were able to rest, wake up the following morning, and Ika was able to show you guys a stash of some food as the bar still had no power. And while the night was extremely loud, the day is the exact opposite. It's eerily quiet. And the only thing you've seen over about the 3-hour drive was a couple of HRT trucks that were driving around. But other than that, the streets are empty, the sidewalks are empty, and no real sounds coming from anywhere that you guys pass through in more of the downtown Toronto area. As you guys were getting ready to pile back into the vehicle, that is where we left off. What would you guys like to do now?
Should we head back and bring some of the food to the people at the bar? Maybe see if the mage doc person needs food.
Yeah, that might be the good move. They let us stay there for free last night, so least we can do is try to feed them.
I bet they're pretty hungry.
That's not surprising in the least bit.
As you guys pile back into the vehicle, you guys begin to take it back to the dead end bar next to the cemetery. Is there anywhere you guys would like to stop prior to returning back to the bar?
Not that I could think of.
Yeah, no, I would like to just head straight there. And I drove last time. Am I still driving?
No one seems to fight you for it. You definitely seem to be the most inclined driver out of the group.
I mean, let me know if you want to switch out, but you got it otherwise.
All right.
If you
then, yeah,
if you'd like.
I'll just hop in, start her up, and yeah, I will do the driving.
All right. As you're driving through, you do see you get to the bar without much of issue. Again, you don't see a single person on the streets the entire time you're driving through downtown Toronto and making your way back. You do see a familiar face, though, on the side of the road. As one of the trolls you guys remember last night that decided to leave after everything went down is facing the road.
I believe we talked of a Deadpool.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna ask. This is the dude who left to walk home?
Yeah, there was the 2 trolls and the dwarf that were there, and they decided to walk home after the power outage, and all the crazy stuff began to happen last night. They said they were more than capable of handling themselves if got down to it.
Looks like they were able to handle themselves if it got down to it. They made it this far. That's a trap.
They are dead.
Do you want to pull over and make sure they're okay?
That looks dead.
I'll take a peek. I'll see if their aura is still lit.
I'll pull over.
I'll go ahead and sense the.
So the Deadpool's off the table. How much you want to bet there's nothing in his pockets?
I bet you buying me a drink back at that end.
That there's nothing in his pockets, or there is something in his
Something-
pockets.
That there's something in his pockets.
Now
gonna
we something of value, because if he's got pocket lane, you're like, it's something. I'm gonna be like, no.
I'm going to say that this wasn't a mugging. This was a random act of blackout violence.
Yes, the standard blackout violence we all see when it blacks out. Just murder streets.
You do notice that to pull into there is a parking lot next to a rather large building that he's sort of laying outside in front of. There is a guards station outside, but the bridge is up, so you can definitely pass through in and out. But you do see it as a large school named Atticus High School.
I thought you said abacus, and I was like, that's pretty funny. It's like primitive counting machine high school.
Fine, I'll take you up on that bet. This man has no money on him, and I bet you he doesn't even have any weapons either.
All right, yeah, I'll take you on that. Loser buys drinks.
Or I went in on this bet, and then just to intervene, I got 3 hits on an astral perception, and then I got 4 hits on a sensing.
Okay. As you did actually perceive everyone inside the bar, I mean, you don't see any sort of life left in him. Mundane, though, did have wired reflexes, which is a lot of chrome for a troll, because it doesn't just go into one part of you, it's everywhere to make your whole body sort of move faster. But Magic Zero, no sort of, he doesn't have any feeling, but other than that,
Feels dead.
he is a dead boy.
All right, let's check them pockets. Wait, how are you getting in on this? What are you betting, Karma?
As I'm looking through naturally to see if I can actually see anything.
He's trying to rig the bet.
What's Konami betting against?
He's saying it wasn't a mugging, that he's still gonna have his money and weapons on him.
Yep.
And I'm saying
I'm
he's
gonna-
gonna be bone dry.
I'm pretty sure he's been pick dry.
So what you're saying is you're betting on me. So where if Konami wins, we both have to buy him drinks, and if
That is-
Ko loses, he buys us drinks.
That is correct.
All right. Either way, you're either gonna be really poor or really drunk, Ko.
After
I
last
mean,
night.
that's the way it's gonna go.
All right, Konami, go ahead and roll a perception as you're checking this guy's pockets.
So, I just realized that this probably looks really shitty on us. There's
I
just
mean,
a
I'll check
dude
it.
laying in the gutter, and he's like, and we're just like, oh hell yeah, and we jump out and start rifling through his pockets, like,
It's fine. If anyone sees you and asks questions, just say you met him last night and you're just seeing if he's still alive, and if he has emergency contacts, you can call his family.
that's why you're the face.
Oh, he is dead, by the way.
We can see that. He's literally
now-
still staring at the road.
I confirmed it. You know, he could have been unconscious. All sorts of things could have.
Is it a bloody mess?
It's 4 hits on my perception.
You don't really notice any blood until Konami sort of picks him up and moves him a little bit to get into his pockets. You can definitely see there is a spray of bullets going up the front of him, just riddled. And how many hits did you get? I'm sorry. 4? You find a piece of paper that is folded up in his pocket.
I would like to read that piece of paper. Like, unfold it and look at the paper.
Yeah. As you unfold it and look at it, not great handwriting. It looks like it was written in the dark. But the first thing you notice, it's written in blood. And it's just saying, if you find me, my address is 343 Hot Wheel Lane.
Bet. I'm gonna hold it up and go. Valuable.
Pretty sure the bet was for guns or cred sticks and
Guns and money.
We said valuables.
And I specified by saying this guy has no guns or money in his pockets.
This is as good as money, provided he has things in his home.
You know what's as good as money? The drinks you're buying me.
You know what else is as good as the drinks you're buying me? The drinks you're buying me when we go to this address and you find out this dude was actually loaded.
It doesn't matter if he's loaded. This dude could literally be the future Bill Gates. It doesn't matter. It's not in his pockets, which is what the bet was.
I'm gonna command my spirit to influence Konami.
Okay. Only 12 services left on your spirit.
All right, fine. One round is on me.
That's all I need. But we should go check out this guy's address.
Yeah, it was a good find.
And for that,
Really valuable information.
I get first dibs.
All right.
I would have let you have whatever was in there anyway.
No, I'm gonna be indignant about it. I get first dibs.
You
Y'all
got
get
it.
to stay in the car.
Karma, you hear that? He gets first dibs because he found a piece of paper and a dead guy.
Yeah,
You should feel real proud of yourself about that one.
dude, I do. Just be
a little bit-
lucky that I didn't find a bullet in your chest after last night.
If I did, you better have picked it out.
I have no idea how to do that. I would have gone karma, or
Bit of
asked
a
for
gray area.
Dobrik's help since he's like a doctor or something.
All right. So, you are able to, as you're, having this conversation, Ika sort of rolls the window down. Hey, this might be somewhere we need to look into. I think this, by the way it looks, is not really heavily damaged. I mean, this is technically corporate property. So we may find some resources in there if push comes to shove tonight. If we need extra food or whatnot.
And this guy's address?
No, the large school you guys are at.
Ah.
So should we peek at the school first and then go check out the dead guy's house?
Well, the dead guy's house probably take a shorter time.
True.
And if we
I would,
clear that out, we could always fall back and sleep at it.
and I would honestly prefer to like pick it while the pickings are good. In
It's
case,
definitely a more ominous clue.
Yeah,
and
why
if
would
this
he
guy-
want somebody to go there?
Yeah,
Oh
Me
shit, he's
think
got
he
a
has-
family there.
I mean, if he has family, I'm not talking to him. That's all you there, bud.
Karma has an idea.
Go ahead, Karma.
We can
Mason would like to listen.
we could steal this guy's identity with one of my spells.
You gonna be a troll?
For what reason? If
No.
we go back to that house and there's family there, you're gonna feel like a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, it could be like a ghost. One last sighting before Daddy leaves forever.
Wow.
Jesus. I thought
I'm
you were
doing
supposed to be
them
the
a
moral
favor.
compass. I thought you were supposed to be the moral compass.
I'm doing
We
them a
just-
favor. At least they would know.
Dude, we just dug through this dude's pockets, and that's the most morally ambiguous thing I've heard today.
Also, I don't think an address is going to be written in blood to the guy's family.
Why the hell not?
Maybe if someone else's family, but not his.
Why? Because they're gonna go kill the family too, just because they wanted to like mug him, which clearly happened.
I don't know. I mean, just blood writing is a little creepy. Someone-
opening up my comlink. We still don't have access to the matrix, correct?
That is correct.
All right. So matrix is still down. We can't even Google the address. Crap, what's her name?
Eco.
Ika?
Ika.
Ika.
I'm
We
trying to-
all get it
Ika.
wrong.
Yeah, Ika. Do you know this address? And I'm gonna hand her the paper.
Let me make a roll.
Yes, that is in blood, by the way.
That's blood. Don't ask questions. I'm assuming it's safe. You can't.
I didn't
get,
see any
like-
magic on it.
You can't get like the ghoulie virus or like vampirism off of dried blood, right?
Don't need
Not
it.
that you're aware of, but you know, I mean, there's also other diseases. I mean, there's vitus, there's all sorts of nasty, horrible things.
I'm just worried about the
HIV.
ones that specifically affect me now.
You mean all of them because you had blood to begin with.
True.
You know, as I was preparing for tonight, I didn't forget my D6 over at the other table. You forgot your D6 at the other table.
Are you accusing someone?
Nope. So you guys, she looks at the paper, looks up as if she's thinking for a little bit. I think it's not too far from here. I think we just saw it down a few streets. Konami, whip this thing around and head that way. And she points down the street a little bit.
You got it. Load it up, boys. We're going hunting. I go and I get in the driver's seat. And give the horn a little beep beep, like a little tiny one. Nothing like just like beep beep.
No horn activity.
Weak. That's in character. Just what?
Yeah, I imagine horns in the future aren't air horns, but they're just like electronic things connected to a speaker.
Yeah, it's probably just like a button that you press that would just play the horn sound.
Horn.mp3.
Yeah, exactly.
Horn.wave.
Yes.
You also just said, let's get ready to go hunting when we could possibly walk into a room full of kids and women.
I mean hunting for lootables, dude.
You did just grave rob somebody. So.
You bet me. Don't pin this on. I do not have the mental faculties, literally, to deal with this conversation right now.
And
As the moral compass to this group, I don't think a note on a dead body counts as looting.
Says the guy
It's not
who
a
just
value.
wanted to take his place and go say, "Hi, kiddos! Daddy's home."
If it helps us solve this crime in the street,
Crime solved. It was a mugging. We just don't have a perpetrator.
got him.
Mm,
As
Or
you
murder.
guys begin
Just
to
with a murder.
head that way, it's about an 8-minute drive, and you guys come up to a rather nice looking neighborhood, and you find a Hot Wheel road.
so I'll turn onto Hot Wheel Road. Also, guys, I still don't understand how we can look at that guy with a note that's written in blood and call it a mugging. Like a mugging gone wrong. This is something more sinister. It has to be.
Go to the bar with no money and expect your drinks to just be free.
at least it was a targeted killing where they emptied his pockets.
Something feels sketchy. This is
Oh.
all while still driving down Hot Wheel Road.
You do find the house in question. It is a 5-story house, but it doesn't look like it's well kept.
Is it like an apartment building, kind of 5 stories, or is it
Doesn't-
like an actual house?
It looks like just an actual house that is 5 stories tall.
Swanky out here.
Karma, is it haunted?
Did you say karma's on it?
Karma, is it haunted?
Oh. It sounded like you said karma's on it.
Look at it, bud.
Karma's going to go ahead astrally project, astrally perceive, and astrally infiltrate.
Do it.
Mason,
Roll
you
the
have to at
astral
least
perception.
Sit here.
You also
hate when-
physically sit there.
I hate it when his body just goes limp like this. It's so creepy.
I feel like my body would be free falling still.
Do you have a
Like,
Sharpie?
Is it super slow?
Yeah.
I got 3 hits on perception.
There is a mana barrier surrounding the first floor of the house.
I'll sense that mana barrier.
Roll to sense.
While he's out of his body, I want to take like a pen from my bag and just like draw on his face. Like
I also would like to draw on his face.
yeah, we'll pass the pen back and forth.
Got 7 hits on a sensing.
Okay. Holy crap, first off.
Does he feel that, by the way? Can he feel us writing on his face?
No.
I still have I increase intuition, increase charisma, and increase willpower active.
Yes, you do. None of that helps you feel a marker being written on your face. But it is a Force 3 mana barrier.
Y'all making me look up mana barrier rules again. Barrier. I'll go up to those other floors. I'll go to the 2nd floor.
Okay.
Project over there. And go through the wall. And just keeping an eye out for magical stuff and auras.
Okay.
I guess that's point of the or astrally projecting. But
All right, so you go ahead and roll an astral perception, just an overall while you're on watch.
Three.
Okay. On the floor that you're on, you can, you know, it's sort of hard to see you can see a very thin outline of like the walls and stuff. But you can go ahead and pass through the walls without issue. As you pass through one of the walls, you do see a aura sort of just floating in the middle of the room.
I'm gonna sense that aura.
Do to sense that life aura.
Putting
I love
this on
the
a
magical.
sheet,
The
I'm drawing
magica.
that right, a great deer.
Got 5 hits.
5 hits. This aura matches the mana barrier that's downstairs. They have a 5 magic. Seems to be peaceful. With a small hint of concern.
Okay, I'll pop back into my body.
I want to be in the process of drawing a monocle as he comes back into his body.
You see Konami very close to your eye with the marker.
This is on your cheek.
Why does it smell like college in here? I'm assuming it's like a Sharpie.
Yeah, you got a thick
Yeah.
Sharpie smell going on in the air right now.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was trying to clean it up.
Clean what up?
Mason drew on your face.
Look at Mason. What the hell, bro?
You look spiffy.
All right, well, keep eyes behind the back of your head, cause we're gonna get you trickster.
We all know what happens when he wants bad luck on people.
I honestly don't know if I should be worried or not. We'll find out.
Yes, for the wrong
Ooh.
reasons.
So what'd you find in there?
There's a mana barrier on the first floor. Didn't seem like too big of a barrier that I can't break through, but I didn't want to do anything right now. 2nd floor, there seems to be a magician up there. He's a little bit weaker than I am, I would say, and he's in charge of the mana barrier. They seem peaceful, but a little bit nervous.
Did we get a name for this guy at all? Did anyone find like a sin or ask his name? The dead guy?
I did not.
That's a big
I'm
old
just gonna.
negative there, Ghost Rider.
Got it. So he was a troll, right? Troll? Orc?
A troll.
Yes.
Troll. Okay. Um. So before we go in there, heavy-handed and shooty shoot, how about we just knock on the door?
Oh, I
I think
wasn't intending to like fight somebody. Not unless they wanted to like fight me. In which case, even then, I might have to do it left-handed.
I'm not saying you were. I was just putting it out there before anyone gets the idea of like, we're like, well, hold on.
No, that's the whole point of this new sheath. Somebody starts getting uppity, I just shoot the hilt into them.
Or we talk with them.
We should
Or
definitely go.
you talk with them, and if need be, I shoot them in the face with the hilt of my sword.
Got it. Iko? Ika? Iki Riki?
Iko?
Are you-
It's Ika, yes.
Are you joining us, or would you like to wait in the vehicle?
I will wait in the vehicle.
That is
Fine.
probably the morally sound option.
You
I'm-
miss out on the potential hilt fun thing that seems to involve blood.
I'll stay in the vehicle with her.
I guess it's just me and Co.
Yeah, because Dobrik goes, I will also just stay here.
Well, aren't we just
We don't wanna-
most upstanding, morally
Karma.
upright people?
You could show them your brand new tats that look amazing.
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't gotten any tats. What'd you guys draw on me?
There's probably a mirror in there somewhere.
Mason drew a goofy face on your cheek. I most
I'll,
certainly didn't draw a monocle on you.
You got me. It was funny. I'll clean it later. Can we get on with the mission?
Yes.
All right, well, I'll,
Sorry.
yeah, let's start walking to the door.
Before we leave the van, I'll cast increase charisma on Mason.
Why not Co?
Is yours a
We
thing?
don't want that.
I don't know.
All right, go ahead and roll to increase that charisma.
The only thing that comes from
And you'll get
your
a -2
charisma.
on this one, correct? 'Cause
Not
you have
yet.
3 sustained?
I can sustain up to 4 before my last one.
Seems
Right.
balanced.
I need to double check what my quality is. Yeah, I got focused concentration 3.
By the way, for some reason, the first thing I can think of to write on Karma's face was "I like pumpkins," and I don't know why.
Do you like pumpkins, though?
I mean, I like pumpkins.
I'm actually all the way here for writing that on someone's face.
I think the comment would be them waking up. It's like, why pumpkins? Like, pumpkins though.
It's like when you're mad at somebody in a video game and they're flaming you, you just tell them, dude, your grandma sucks at knitting.
That hurt
I got
my
it.
soul.
Until
6
that
on that.
awkward moment where he's like, she's dead, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
No, and then if that's the case, yeah, that's why she sucks at knitting.
Boom,
It
roasted.
is hard to knit while you're dead.
Yeah.
That's the guy on the street that you guys just saw.
She's in the great big Hobby Lobby in the sky.
And yarn is never on sale.
It should always be on sale up
Wait,
there.
so she went? You tell me she went to the great big Michaels in underground?
Exactly.
She went
So
where she
you
went.
have 4 extra charisma there, Mason, and you
Resist
resist
that
the
drain.
drain. I'm assuming because you have like 85 drain dice now.
I only have 21 drain dice.
That checks out.
I'm also going to cast Physical Mask on Mason to make it look like he has a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns around his face.
Go ahead
Like,
and roll for
floating?
You
it.
allow it?
Like floating around my face, or like pictures of Jack o' Lantern?
I'm making your person look like you have shit written on your face.
Ah.
Right? Well, actually, I make it look exactly like my face.
Okay.
So he's actually going to look like me.
Yep.
That probably seems more in the rules.
I'll allow it.
3.
Okay, and now you're at 5 spells you're sustaining.
That was the 4th one. No, you're right. That
Okay.
was the 5th one.
So you're
And
now
I
at a
took
minus
one.
4.
Yes.
Isn't it -2 for
The-
each spell? After your,
Never had this many spells before.
I know,
I
right?
thought it was
If he
minus.
fails and
minus
gets
2.
drained from this, would it be considered karma?
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure it's a -2 to all tests while you're sustaining X amount of spells.
They put it way at the beginning.
Of course they did. Konami, as you and Mason are walking up to the house, you look over to Mason and you see Konami's face plastered on Mason's body.
So Karma's face on Mason's body.
Yep.
Got it.
You ready?
Monocle and all.
Monocle and all.
I look at Konami and just wink.
You now get the feeling that this is just the beginning of what Karma can do.
I had no doubt that Karma wasn't a schemy little mastermind. That's what we get when he's sober.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Mason. Hey, yeah, I'm ready to go. Reese, you ready? Yeah. By the way, you got some ink on you, and I'm gonna turn around and walk away. Like
Where
head
you
to
go?
the
What?
door.
Oh, ink.
Yeah, you got some ink on you.
Nothing comes off.
I'm gonna take my phone out and turn the face camera around.
You see Karma's face plastered on your face.
I can make this work.
Are you still in the van?
No, I'm like halfway to the door now. I looked back at the vehicle like, motherfucker.
As
I'll,
the gentleman buying drinks, I am immune to prank wars.
I'll follow them naturally, by the way.
Okay.
But I'll still try to like hide around physical objects if I can.
Sure.
Just try to stay out of line of sight if that mage comes down.
Need to roll ghost sneakiness.
I can't find it for the life of me, but I think it's -2.
Go ahead and roll magic plus stealth if you have it, or default on magic if you do not have stealth.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll the physical mask? I did -1.
No, it's fine.
I will take it. Yep. Once he is done being sneaky, I will knock on the door.
Okay.
2 hits out of 3.
Okay.
That's what I rolled.
Okay, you're hidden around the side, but you can definitely still see the astral signatures of Karma and or not Karma, of Mason and Konami as they approach the door.
Knock, knock.
I'm gonna take a step back and like a little bit to the left, so I'm like behind and to the left of Mason.
Okay.
I'm gonna take note of that. That way, when push comes to shove, I know to dive out the other way.
Are you visibly carrying any sort of weaponry?
No, mine is tucked under the trench coat.
And I have my sword on me that's visible. And it's not like a menacing sword. It's like a, hey, I'm a cool guy with a sword. I'm gonna try to save your life kind of sword.
Not a menacing sword, just one that sucks blood.
They don't know that. Don't tell people that, dude.
Spoiler alert. That gets you on wanted lists.
Don't tell people that. Aztec already wants me, dude. If they find out I can do this, I am all the way at the top.
As you guys about finish this conversation, the door opens to a what looks like a young troll male.
How young?
Maybe anywhere between 11 and 12.
That's all you, bud.
Hi. How you doing? My name is Mason Reese. This is Konami. some surname somewhere. These your parents? Mom here or dad? I guess. I don't want to assume.
No, Dad stepped out with friends last night. He hasn't come back yet.
What about your mom?
I've never met her.
Who is there? Any is there any adult here?
My older brother Jake's upstairs.
Can I please talk to Jake?
He like looks around. Yeah, you can come inside.
Are you sure that's the right thing to do?
I mean, if you know my parents, you can't be bad, right?
Yeah.
And he just like leaves the door open, begins to head towards the staircase that you can see in the front.
I'm so glad it was us that showed up, dude.
All right.
Sixth World's gonna rip this kid in half.
How's the inside? How does the inside of this house look?
It's not like extremely fancy, but it's not like run down either. The outside of the house looks worse than it does on the inside. So if you look on like, it on the outside it looks like it's a low style house, but on the inside it looks like medium.
I guess we will very calmly wait in the front, and you will not be resting your hand on that sword, please. Maybe cross-armed, hands up here, maybe behind the head. Not like this.
You act like I'm just out here ready to murk somebody, dude.
Oh. Do I still look like Karma?
Yes, you do.
Ooh, that means I can act like a trash bag, and they'll think I'm him.
Both of you begin to walk inside the front door. Is that correct? Like you both go head inside, or do you guys stay outside?
Yeah. Oh, I am.
Yeah, I'll follow as well.
I'm not going much farther than right inside the door, though.
I'm not gonna follow because of the mana barrier.
Oh dang!
I need both of you guys
I
to
forgot
roll.
about that.
Let's see. Don, I need you to roll your magic ×2. Ian, I need you to roll your magic ×2, and I need you to roll your foci roll ×2. Mason, you walk in without an
too.
issue.
What's the matter, guys? You
Well, Mason
okay?
has a couple sustained spells on him.
Yep. So go ahead and roll that twice, by the way. Magic ×2.
All right. Am I adding my magic and my foci roll together, or are they separate?
They are separate rolls.
Okay. Then my magic roll, I get 1 hit out of 1.
It should be your magic ×2.
I have magic 1.
So you should have 2 magic. Or
Oh,
you roll
duh.
2 dice.
I was thinking 1 times 1.
Equals 1 on a 1.
Neither of you are wrong.
Am I rolling this with the penalty?
Nope. It is just for the thing.
Okay. And okay, so that's 2 hits out of 2 for my magic roll, and then you
Okay.
said my foci?
Yep, and
It's
your
just
foci.
flat foci?
Foci ×2.
Okay. You said my theme is a rank 3?
Yep, it's a force 3, so you'd roll 6 dice.
Okay, I don't want to be called a cheater, but I just rolled 5 out of the 6.
Okay.
I got 3, and then I got 7.
Which one was the 7?
The second one.
Is that your improved, or is that the improved charisma, or is that the fate or the mask?
I'll say that's face, because that's the order in which I cast them.
Okay. So the face stays, the charisma fails.
Perfect.
And both of you guys are knocked unconscious as you walk face first into this mana barrier.
Both
I
of
blame.
them.
Yep, both of them.
So everybody but Mason.
No, Mason and you both fall unconscious
Oh,
as you walk face first into this mana barrier.
Karma's like, oh crap, I forgot about the mana barrier.
Dobrik's just like, what? Which?
I jump it back into my body.
You see both of them just like face up in the sky as they're just like hit the wall and then just instantly fell back.
I desustain my spells,
Okay.
all of them.
Okay. They did not
And I-
make it inside yet, by the way. They are like they almost look like they just hit the wall and then fell back from it.
I'll run out and yell, "Oh, sorry about these two. They're narcoleptic. You know, sometimes they just pass out from nothing."
You look around, you realize you're talking to no one as the kid's already well inside the house.
Oh, okay. I'll just run out then.
Dobrik will run out as well, so will Ika. So are we just getting them and getting outs?
This is awkward.
Because Dobrik will be like, I'm pretty sure whoever was holding this now knows that there was awakened people trying to get into the house, and it's usually not a good thing in the Sixth World.
we should just explain for a second. There's kids. I know the awakened person's
you.
aura is
We're
not,
written.
much to deal with. Maybe we could. Maybe it's not worth it. Do you know if can I heal one of the unconscious guys? Or is it like draining damage or something?
Does that mean our stun bar just got
Your
maxed
stun is
instantly?
maxed out.
Okay.
yeah, it sucks when this happens, huh? This is what, like
Well-
the third time this has happened to me in this campaign.
I don't.
In my defense,
think
I told you there was a
so.
Marion barrier.
My first?
I think the only person, because we retconned the only time this ever happened in the text conversation. I don't think anyone's ever been knocked out from a mana barrier before.
So I got struck. Oh, okay, so the lightning strike almost did me in.
Right.
Almost. Then I got shot with a knockout dart,
Mm-hmm.
and that maxed me out in one shot. And then this one. So okay, twice.
Can I heal them?
I will allow it.
Just trying to. I looked in the mana barrier.
Yeah, I didn't see
Let's see.
anything
I-
about it.
I'm just scanning it real fast. Well, I'll quickly heal them one after the other. I'll
Okay.
start with Mason.
I'm healable now. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you are. Thank you
3
so
hits
much for that.
on Mason.
All right, Mason, you get a wicked headache as you begin to come back to consciousness. Your stun track is you've gained 3 boxes.
What the hell happened?
And then I resisted that drain.
Okay.
Four hits on Konami.
Okay.
Resisted that drain.
Okay. Konami, what is your essence? I think it's like 3 now.
Yeah.
So you get 1 box of healing because he got 4 hits.
Yes.
So you both are awake now, and Dobrik is. You can definitely see him a little antsy. And to respond to you, Mason, you ran face first into a mana barrier with a sustained spell on. He sort of just gives a look over to Karma.
I forgot you people can't pass through that.
What do you mean?
With spells on.
I would say that typically Mason can pass through that.
I forgot you had a spell on. Konami, I forgot you had your magic sword.
And just my innate ability anymore. It'd be really cool if somebody who's lived in this for a while would tell the new guy what a mana barrier is.
I usually don't have to deal with this type of stuff. Like, usually the mana barrier is something I'm aware of, like, part of my life. But
Is the kid back downstairs yet?
He's almost back down. You can hear the footsteps of hurried footsteps heading back downstairs.
I'm gonna step inside the door this time with no spells on me.
Okay.
But like, just step inside with you guys outside. But like, Just
Roll. Con.
no, to act like I didn't just get
Yeah,
knocked out.
exactly.
That's
Don't
good.
forget you do have your. So you actually got. I think you said you rolled 4 hits for Mason or 3.
3.
So okay, cool. So you get 4 boxes back. But Konami, there is a small pool of blood next to you.
Oh no! I need that.
what's the blood from? Karma looks at it and actually says, "Are you bleeding?"
Nah, I'm good. Mind your business.
I got 5 hits.
Okay.
Magic.
Could have healed that instead of your unconscious state if that's what you needed.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. We're good. We're good.
All right,
Um,
be careful out there.
the 2 trolls begin to run down. You guys do see the troll that opened the door for you guys, and you do see an older troll, probably somewhere between 16 and 18, running down the stairs as well. And his hand is sort of like an open, like this. You don't see anything materialized in it, but his hand is open like this as he's walking or running down the stairs.
Hi.
Which one of you two are the magic people?
That's them outside. That's why they're
Karma
not
will
inside.
point his head through the doorway like that and wave.
He checked to see if there was a mana barrier, but he forgot to tell us, so we kind of smacked your face. But we're
Nope.
good now. We mean no harm at all.
We come in peace.
All right, Chummer. What do you guys want?
Hey, little guy, do you mind giving us a minute? Could you go to your room or something?
That doesn't sound sketchy at all.
The older troll sort of the 2 kids look at each other, and Jake sort of gives him a crooked smile, and the kid goes running upstairs.
I'm sorry, man. We found your address on a note on your dad's body. He got gunned down last night.
I figured when he didn't come home, but spent the last 5 hours passed out looking for him. But
We could, if you need his body location for any reason, we could give it to you or help you get it. Either way, we found the address. We figured we'd had to, check it out for either survivors or if, he was the only one who lived here, we could use some supplies. But clearly you guys are here, so our best bet is just to, pass off the information, offer whatever help, and then I guess we'll leave you alone if you'd like us to, or, but I just figured this was the best bet. We had to let you know.
yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to just where's he at?
Eco? I still forget.
It's with an A at the end, and you're
Ico.
supposed to be the personable one there, bud.
Icky.
Names are hard. Okay, Ika.
Ika.
What was it? Eco. So it is with an O at the end. You lied to me.
No, it's Ika.
I thought it was
EEKA.
I thought you just said eco. I was like, but he just said A.
It's Ika.
Oh, okay. What was that street? Can you let him know what? Could you like write it down or something? I don't know this place. We're from Seattle. Ika here is a native.
He does a once over to those he can see. You guys runners?
Yes, sir. We're here on a mission.
Yeah. Ika will pop. He's outside of Atticus High School, just a few blocks over. What was he doing over there? Ika sort of pops up. I knew he was at the dead end last night, but beyond that, I'm assuming he was heading home. The kid sort of smirks. That sounds like the old man. Never knew how to say no to a drink.
If it means anything to you, we offered him a ride home. He said he's good.
A lot of good that surgery did him. He sort of just like wipes the tears away from his eyes. Yeah, thanks. We'll go head up. But thanks again. I have to go have a chat.
Before we leave, do you need anything from us, or can we offer any help?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I guess kind of the home base right now is dead end, so if you need anything, we'll be there. Do you know anything about these blackouts?
No, man, I don't. The streets are saying the corpse are saying the streets. It's you know how the dread goes in the metroplexes.
Oh, can you think of anything?
I mean, I don't want to rub salt in anything, but sometimes you got to meet bullets with bullets. Is there anybody that you can think of from your dad's side that may have had beef? Maybe we can get some blood for you.
Not that I can think of. I mean, he should have known better. He got the surgery to be able to take care of home invasions because what you guys witnessed out there is what we've been witnessing for over 2 months now. And he sort of spits on the ground, even though he's inside. Fragging UCAS isn't doing anything about it. You guys are lucky. You guys don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah. I don't want to pry. I don't want to insist or anything like that. I'm sorry if this sounds crazy because we just met and whatnot. I don't like the concept of two young trolls living by themselves in blackout like this. We've got a few at dead end with us. If you want, you can hop in the van. We can get everybody down there. I know hop in the van is a weird thing to say, but strength in numbers.
We got to. How long can you guys wait? We have 5 people who are supposed to be getting back soon.
5 people. Go ahead and start doing what you're doing. We should probably talk this over with everybody if there's 5, just to make sure. I don't want to like offer something and rescind it, but you gotta understand that much. But let us talk it over and see what we can do, and we'll holler back at you.
We'll be here. I have to go have a
Yeah.
chat.
Good luck. It's rough.
Welcome to the 6th world, Chummer.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Then he begins to head downstairs, or head upstairs, excuse me, after the smaller patrol.
I'm gonna turn around and walk back to the truck.
All right. The rest of the party is outside of the truck. They're not inside currently. But what would you guys like to do?
I think we need to talk about this. Like as a group, there's us three, Dobrik in the car, Ika. I think we need to have a legitimate conversation about bringing the other 5.
Well, also, Ika, are you sticking around, or is this a short-term thing?
I mean, I got stuff I got to do. I'm not gonna, say I'm gonna sit here the whole time. But what you said was true, Konami. We got better chances of surviving in numbers.
Yeah, like come and go as you need. But just know you like. I don't know if it goes for everybody. I trust you, at least the amount that I know you. So
So it's gonna be trouble.
what was that?
It's communication. It's gonna be trouble. How's she gonna find us?
Dead end. That's the spot.
Bartender's cool with that.
Unless we want to try to move people to the high school, but the high school seems like it could be some pretty heated territory when the like sky goes dark again.
Yeah, Eco sort of pipes up. I agree. I mean, it's corporate ground anyway, so I'm
Yeah.
sure Renraku wouldn't like us dwelling up inside of there.
Fine. I'm sure I could convince the bartender to allow it to be kind of a safe haven. If anything, we'll just be racking up a tab.
I mean, yeah, I've got some cash. If that's what he's asking for, I can drop some money.
Well,
Prob-
too, like he said himself, he doesn't have a whole lot of food. He doesn't want to leave the place, so someone's got to bring it to him.
Yeah. So if we, I mean, if we do the runs, like if we do this, like the foraging runs, or if we set something up, then we might be able to do something there.
Either way, I think we'll be fine. What I'm worried about is the kind of people we're going to be picking up here. Like, are they burdens? Are they bad? I mean,
Uh, we meet him. We talk to him. You can learn a lot about somebody, I feel like, in a quick conversation.
first of all, we don't even know if these 5 people want to join us.
Yeah, but like I just
Can
feel
they-
so scummy being like, "Hey, your dad died. Good luck out here with no matrix, no tech, no nothing."
Totally agree.
They've got magic. I mean, they might be safer way out here than they are at a bar where we've already ran into a lot of trouble.
We're still in the middle of town, aren't we?
I'm new to this neighborhood.
You guys, the current neighborhood you guys are in are considered in the downtown area, but where you guys are is considered like the outside area.
Would it be a dickhead move to ask him if we could move in and provide support?
I think that's an option that we put on the table.
Leave it up to them?
Yeah, downside to that is their house, their rules. Like, I don't know
Ooh.
how big a deal that is for you, but
I mean, I don't see a problem. I mean, it's mostly just a place to sleep, place to bring food, hunker down. I mean, where rules need to be followed is in the streets.
true. All right, Karma, what are you feeling?
Did they have any kind of like garage?
Yes, they did have a garage. That's actually
Hey.
you can't really tell right now on the astral plane, but that's actually like you're in front of the garage door where you're.
I'm back
hunkered
my
down.
body now.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then I forgot you did because you went out. But yeah, you were hunkered down in front of the garage door.
Yeah, I mean, if they'll let us stay here, that'd be really cool. We could help them and could even hide this van in that garage, maybe. It's a way better place to hide out.
Either way, we'll present it, but if if they just don't want to stay here and they want to go back to the dead end, I mean, I guess it didn't really get worse for us.
I mean, who knows how long we'll even be here?
Sure. Well, I think we're all down for picking up these 5 guys, either taking it with us or us crashing here. We'll leave it to them. This place is pretty big.
5 floors is 5 floors. If we need to sort it out by who gets what floor, we could do it that way. But
Either way, this is their home. I want to be respectful as possible.
oh, absolutely, absolutely.
A few moments later, Jake and his younger brother come downstairs. Just got word that they should be back within the next couple of minutes.
Oh,
He goes ahead and pulls out of his bag an old, and you would know this, being military, an old two-way radio.
nice. Classic tech. I like it.
Whatever's knocking out the Matrix doesn't seem to mess with this, so it's what we're.
We'll have to keep an eye out for those. Pick up more.
We have 4 here, and that's after 2 months of searching, technology stores, stuff like that. So, but yeah, like I said, we got this one. We got 2 charging in the house, and
Depending on your group, if they even want to join us, we also were thinking, don't want to impose, but we could also crash here and defend here while we go out, or we can go back to the dead end. We figure we leave that up to you. But to be honest, this does look more secure than our previous place. But I also don't want to invite us into your home, if you know what I'm saying.
I appreciate that, but with and he sort of brings his brother in a little closer. With Dad gone, it's not our home anymore. And you guys do hear a loud, blaring music driving up the street as a extremely large van, it looks like a box truck, is pulling up to your guys' location. As you do see 2 trolls sitting in the front seats, and as they sort of park in front of, they pull into the driveway, and 3 more trolls pop out of the back. A total of 5 trolls.
Muscle gangs here. How's it going there, chummer?
As you guys look around, group of 5 trolls, not including Jake and the young one you guys met already, range anywhere between 12 and 18. And they all look extremely similar.
Okay. Hi. Are you with Jake?
The older of the group that just got back, looks like around Jake's age, and looks a lot like Jake. Definitely, probably some kind of twin. Yeah, looks sort of Jake. Jake, who are these people? What are they doing? And Jake sort of steps up. Dad's gone, and they're giving us a pretty fragging good deal, if I'm saying so myself. About half of the trolls that sort of just walked up began to go quiet, and the other older troll sort of just shakes his head at Jake. So looks over to you guys. What's the deal? Jake will speak up. Well, they offered to stay here if we wanted, it felt more comfortable, but with Dad gone and Mom leaving a long time ago, it's not our home. We just lived here. I think they're set up, I think, the bar at the dead end next to Necropolis, and I think it's a better place than what we got going on here. I say we bring whatever supplies we have left and what you guys found today. Pointing over to the other 5 trolls. And we'll wrap up and head out. Say, and he looks over to you, Mason. 30 minutes?
That works for us.
And you see Jake sort of whistle and throw his finger in the air as like almost a drill sergeant. The rest of the crew just files all in, and you can see the house sort of look like definitely from the outside being disassembled as they go and grab, their keepsakes or whatever they have.
These guys are disciplined, like beyond discipline. Holy crap!
So,
Jake is the only one that's still out there. Yeah, my brothers and sister, after Dad got the surgery, he was out of commission for a while in recovery time. We didn't have a nice street doc or anything to provide any scripts or whatever for medication, so he was out of a lot of time. And then with this going on, we had to fend for ourselves.
I feel you. I've been there. Both sides of it. So, just so I know, because I'm trying to keep track of this kind of stuff. What kind of heat y'all pack?
He smirks a little bit. Actual heat, as I'm sure you're aware. He sort of like puts his finger up, and a small little flame appears on his index finger. But most of them, hand-to-hand combat or small weaponry.
And this isn't a dig at you at all. I'm assuming not troll-sized small weaponry, right?
Us trogs know how to handle a weapon or two.
I believe it. I wanna see the kit when we get back to Dead End, because I might be able to help you out.
He goes ahead and knocks on the door of the garage as the garage door begins to open, and the entire inside is an armory.
You got me beat. Never mind.
You see there are roughly about 15 different sort of blades. Statistically, they're all katanas, but they definitely look the part. There's a couple of clubs. You guys see there are about 25 Ares Predator 6s and 2 ARs.
standard ARs.
Let me pull up.
I don't think we have to worry about them being dead weight.
That's a good thing.
Jake sort of mentions, no, we take care of our own, but I would as a fair, we'll go out if we need to, but honestly, I'd prefer if we did security up around the place or stayed inside to clean up or defend or something like that. If I can keep my little brothers out of the streets the best I can. It's a 6th world, but they don't need to be growing up and seeing what they're doing.
We have no desire to make children fight a war.
I mean, this whole deal is based around keeping you guys alive, not around building a gang or starting an army.
Safety in numbers.
Yeah, so you guys just want to stay back at the bar, hold up, protect the people, play some card games, keep it safe. That way, at least we know we can come back to a nice, warm place without anyone taking it over. That's all we can ask for.
100%.
He speaks up. Speaking of defense, are you? Does anyone else know you're there?
To be honest, anyone who's no wait, those elves.
Yeah, we have. There were 2 elves that were there last night. I think they took off this morning.
We offered him a ride also, but they said they didn't need it.
Yeah, they
Talking about
seemed,
them chicks.
yeah, they
Yeah.
seemed cool enough. Like, they just really seemed like they wanted to get home.
Other than that, just who's that guy with their dad? Wasn't there a couple of them?
Yeah. They all took off about the same time, didn't they? Or no, they're still there.
No. I thought all of them left, didn't they?
There was 2 trolls and a dwarf that were all drinking together. They all left at the same time.
Okay.
There was the bartender who's an orc, and then you guys have Krampus, who's there as well, who's a troll, street doc mage, and then Ika, and then just the group of individuals that attacked the bar last night.
Okay.
Yeah, so the elves and your dad had another troll and a dwarf drinking with them last night. We didn't find their bodies though. Sorry, my insensitivity.
No,
That's
it's
pretty fucked up, man.
it's fine. It's probably slings and what's his name? It doesn't matter. They're old runner buddies of Dad. He's they he was right to think that they could probably handle themselves. They've been on the side you've on.
If we find them, should we invite them back to the bar or keep our distance?
I mean, I don't see why it'd be an issue to invite them back. But I don't know what kind of room you have there. I mean, with 7 trolls, it's going to get cramped real quick.
It was already a little tiny dive bar to begin with.
And after you sort of mentioned that, he's like, "Look, if there's no room, I don't want to intrude. We're doing
Oh,
just
shut
fine
up.
here."
Shut up. Get in the car. I'm making a joke.
He
It'll be fine.
for the first time, he's got a bit of a smirk on it, and he goes ahead and heads in and starts putting duffel bags just full of guns and stuff like that, just getting their armory set up. Both of you guys roll perception. Both the ARs are Yamaha Raidens, by the way.
I only got a 1.
3 hits on the perception.
You see a bandolier that he presses a button underneath like one of the benches, and a bandolier opens up, or a drawer opens up that has a bandolier that has roughly about 6 grenades wrapped around it.
Damn.
As well as a small device he handles very carefully and puts in a bag by itself.
Would it happen to be in a briefcase?
No, it doesn't. It does
Okay.
not look like to be in a briefcase.
Did I see this?
Okay.
Or just go?
Just Co.
Okay.
I'm going to make a note of that, and I'm going to ask him about it later.
About 30 minutes have passed. And they do a once through, and they take a couple picture frames. But if you guys didn't know better, someone still lived in this house. They took most of the food and supplies. You do see every single one of them has a larger backpack with different, like a bedroll tapped to the top of it. Very like old school adventurer packs or survival packs that they've just sort of put together. But each of them are now carrying either there's 2. Jake and his brother are carrying the Yamaha Raidens, and the rest of them are all wielding a sword or a club, as well as a Ares Predator 6. And Jake says, "Hey, everyone in the van, we're going to be following these chummers back in. We'll set up shop. They're kind enough to do the heavy lifting for us. We just got to make sure they come home safe." And all the kids sort of understand. The younger ones are still quiet. definitely still in shock a little bit after hearing the news about their dad. But they have that look of understanding, but sort of out of it, and they're just trying to make the best of a situation. But they pile into the back of the truck, and
Once once we're kind of away from them, I'm gonna walk over to Cone and be like, hey, on the way back, try to go a long way so we don't pass by their dad's body.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're gonna kind of lean around Mason there. Hey, can we get one of those 2-ways just so we could stay in touch while we're driving?
Jake will look over at his brother, his more or less his twin, and his twin eye just sort of like he just sort of shakes his head and walks to the passenger seat and plops down. And Jake will hand over a 2-way radio to you guys.
Hey, I don't know. Like, I get the suspicion, but from somebody who's been there of having to like completely uproot and start over, I'm as I'm as forthcoming as I can be right now with you guys. And I can give you, I don't know how much value you'd put in a stranger's word, but I can give you my word that we're good. There's no malcontent here. Nobody's gonna screw you over. All right.
Yeah, and I apologize for Drake. He's always been concerned. It's a good way to put it. He just doesn't know how to show it. He's not very good with his words. He's more of like you and less like you. And he points to Konami and Mason. Yeah, he means well, but just very skeptical.
Healthy skepticism is what's going to keep you alive in the sixth world. He's not in a bad way. Just needs to learn to just kind of roll with it sometimes.
That's what he's doing now. He may seem off to you guys, but he's a good brother. He's second command when it comes to us. My dad had a very heavy military background. So we when he took over, when our mom left and the city went to Drek, he went full staff sergeant real quick.
Understandable. Well, mount up. We got ourselves a drive.
All right. And he sort of slaps the side of the van or the truck, and it's like a moving truck, by the way. It's a long U-Haul, sort of like what you guys have, but longer, and definitely more kitted. You guys can tell by when they open up the inside. Armored vehicle. It's sort of like what you guys wanted to do for yours. It actually has like a hanging armory on the very end of it, as well as a couple of cots that are sort of stacked up for people to rest if needed. But they follow you guys, and you guys take the long way back to the dead end. You hear a call come over the radio from Jake. Hey, Mason, you read?
Yeah, what's up?
Any reason we're taking the long way around?
Just tell him it looks sketchy to go the short way.
We're not from around here.
There was on the way here we kind of ran into a small roadblock. We didn't want to hit it again, so we figured we'd go around.
Roll con.
You don't have your bonus, by the way.
I know.
He knows. He's sad about it.
I'm aware.
How are your guys' heads feeling?
Rough. 5. Oh, okay. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate it. some point today before it gets dark, we are gonna head to the school. Old man
You
deserves. Old man deserves his respect. We need to bury him.
Okay, well, we're right there by the necropolis. Do you just want us to go get him and bring him back so you can bury him in a proper place?
Yeah, we'd like that. Drake says he knows where the dead end is, so if you guys want to go pick him up, we can start unloading our stuff there if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, sure. I don't want you guys to really see your dad the way we found him. So this will work the best.
You got it. And just goes to radio silences. They continue on as you guys correct course and head to the high school.
Think we should follow them some way? I could have my spirit follow them, just make sure they don't run
Wouldn't
into
hurt.
trouble.
Wouldn't hurt. Yeah, sure.
Between all of us in the car without your spirit, can we lift a troll?
I think all of us could.
They're not that much bigger than I mean, they're big, but they're not like
Like-
giants.
Like, I'm just tall. I'm not like ripped or anything. Like,
We'll be able to get it.
Increased strength all around.
Exactly. That's
Well, I'll do some coke.
so while
move
we're
this body.
driving, I want to have pulled my sword off my belt and kind of leaned it in the center. Oh, there's the middle seat, isn't there?
mm-hmm.
Okay, then I will have taken it off and put it on the dashboard.
'Kay.
I kind of want to reach up and touch it and see how many blood points I have left from the leak earlier.
0.
No.
And it's currently not activated.
All right. With the touch, I want to turn it back on.
Okay. You have an empty thing.
I'm upset.
I'll command that spirit
Every-
to follow them, by the way.
Okay.
Every time you stop touching it, you lose all of its points.
No, when I got knocked out, I wasn't maintaining the activation on the athame, so all the blood leaked out of it.
So it's not you holding on concentration because you can hold on to the blood points for months and months and months.
Yeah, it's up to 3 months.
Right. It's because of the fact it got deactivated when it ran into the mana barrier. It turned off, so the blood points left.
Can you not just suck it back up?
Nope. Because the blood points, like the ability of blood magic, is attached to the emotion. So like the physical hurt
The
of
pain
taking
is what he
like, the
gets his
pain
power from.
of taking the blood is where the magic comes from.
It's like an Avada Kedavra or a
Yeah.
Forbidden
It's kinda-
Curse.
Exactly.
Kind of really shitty.
I'm gonna kind of lean over to Karma to make sure Konami to make sure only Konami can hear. It's like, so when we get there, can you clean up this guy's blood?
No. Because I didn't do it.
I don't know how this shit works, man. I just figured it would look prettier if he wasn't covered in blood.
We can. Do we have any
I don't.
maps or something?
I'll
we can
clean him up. I'll clean him up. I'll put him in some other clothing or something. We got some spare clothes around here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm not bringing in their dad back looking like he just got riddled like string cheese or Swiss cheese,
Yeah.
whatever.
Swiss string cheese. That sounds delicious. I'm here for that.
Jesus, if you look like you got string cheese, you look fucked up.
You had a bad day at the office, fam.
Konami got to you.
I was gonna say that's one step away from chunky salsa.
Oh,
All right, well, let's go
okay.
get a body.
Restaurant style.
You guys head to the scene, and you do see his dad. They have the body's been moved from when you guys saw it. It was more like closer to this in the street, but it looks like he was just sort of pushed over to the side of the road.
All right. Somebody else had the same idea. I wonder if they lost a bet too.
You guys are able to rather easily, with all of you and increased strength, able to pick up the body really without much without much issue to put it in the back of your guys' moving truck.
I would like to clean him up on the way back as best I can, dress him up, make him look as if I was a funeral home as best I can.
Go ahead and roll. Agility plus logic.
Okay.
Because that makes sense to me.
Two hits.
2 hits.
Draw something on their face.
Right. No one will ever know. You
Critical
clean him
glitch.
up. You clean him up pretty all right. You know, you as horrible as it is, you go ahead and get the blood, get him away from whatever blood is pooling underneath of him. Sort of clean him away from. You see flies were beginning to nest on him. You get the flies away, get him inside. He definitely doesn't smell great, but it's not as bad either because he wasn't really decaying because it's Toronto in the middle of January, so it's still rather cold outside. But at this point, you look around. And you do see a couple set of tire tracks in the snow as well. But you guys are able, like I said, to load him up, get him cleaned up and taken care of, and head your way back to the dead end. As you guys arrive, you guys can see there the truck is sort of in the parking lot, but it has the back end sort of facing the front of the dead end with a ladder going down, and you see a pretty upset bartender sort of standing outside.
Oh, I will hop out and attempt to fix this.
Yeah, that's your problem there, my guy. I made the deal, but you're the one that can talk us out of it.
Hey, Karma, can I get a little boosty boost?
You got it, brother.
Just a little pip, pip.
I'll give him a little boosty boost.
Not trucks. Dear God, not trucks.
Open up.
Alright.
I'll give myself a little boosty boost first
Okay.
with willpower.
Okay. Go ahead and give yourself the boost to boost.
Four
Boost
boosty
it,
boosts
bro.
for me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
7 hits on that drain.
Okay.
Plenty of hits on charisma for Mason.
Yay.
Yes.
6 hits on drain.
Hey, so Mason, your charisma increased by 4.
I will walk over to the bartender and be like, hey, man, what's up?
Why do I have 7 trolls unpacking stuff here?
They are our new friends and your temporary security.
New friends. You realize there's like children lined up here.
Yeah. Do you want me to throw children in the street?
Should have left them where they were.
No.
They might be better equipped than we are.
Shut up, Karma. All I'm saying is that you are just a measly bar owner. No offense to you being able to withstand yourself, but if a crew rolls up and decides it's their bar now, what could you do about it?
Roll influence.
Ooh.
Hey,
I
in case,
love-
because I know you're interested, he is absolutely within smelling distance.
Yes. Okay. Telepath. What? My influence is gone off of my sheet. It was 5. Okay. It's gone off the front, but it's on the back. It's weird. Okay. So that is 15 dice. 13, 14, 15. Oh, sniff distance. 2 more dice.
Mm-hmm. Is that including your +4 charisma that he gave you?
It is.
That is beautiful.
That's cocked. It's cocked.
We're totally Skyrimming this mission and just going full side quest.
Exactly.
6 hits.
6 hits.
When it comes time for the final fight and we have an army that we built from being good people in the 6th world.
We're not trying to build a gang or an army, but we have an army.
By night 30, it just might resolve itself, and we can
Right.
just go home.
You
By
guys
night
actually
30,
just
we're
befriended
revered
the
and
guy
put
that
on
was
the-
having the issues. He sort of looks. You can definitely tell he's not happy about it. If they eat it, it's on you.
You don't have any food.
Not what I meant.
Oh, if they die.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, whatever.
And he sort
Either
of
way.
storms off inside, just flipping his hand and just going.
You didn't seem too happy.
I legit thought he meant actual food. I thought he was going to make us pay for all the food that he didn't have.
I was
And-
excited about the food.
And with that, we'll go ahead and take our 7-8 minute break. We'll go ahead, step away for a little bit, stretch, get a little nom, get a little drink, and then we'll be back with more 30 Days of Night. That's not the title of it. Exactly,
Movie
30
about
days.
Vampires, dog.
Isn't that what this all is anyway?
Can you tell us?
30 nights. We'll be back with We Run the Night. We'll see you guys soon.
Nosferatu killed the lights.
Hi, my name is Mason Reeves. This is where we live, most of us anyways. I got Karma out in the barn, I got Hardwire and Kyra downstairs, and Konami likes to stay here from time to time, but I guess that's not really important. We run the shadows, pretty much. We do jobs for money. We get violent from time to time if we have to, but well, violence, this is my FNP-93. It's my main weapon. I got my Ares live fire on my hip, but my biggest weapon is my words. I try to talk us out of fights, but depending on the situation, sometimes I gotta talk us into them. But I'm kind of the leader / dad for these guys. I don't know why they have me making a video. I don't like it.
Alright, hey, what's up? My name's Konami. I'm part of this little team that we've got going on here. Me, Mason, Karma, Hardwire, Zero, Dobrik. They're all cool guys. They're all really cool guys. It's really cool of them to take me in after all of the dreck I've put them through. But it's neither here nor there. I'm muscle. Plain and simple. We get a little bit too deep, I swim us up. Mason runs his mouth off. I make sure the other guy shuts his one way or another. You need something handled? How do you want me to do it? I got a blade, small arms, put me down the street with a scope. However you need it done, I'm your guy. Is that it? Are we good? Cool.
Oh, I'm no Decker. I'm something special. Matrix Specialist and Matrix Trickster. Whiskey is rough. Big fan of the Soypaltinis. Is that, or is it Appletini? Hot sauce. Never had that before. Wait, that's no good. What was that? What's my phone doing in here? Is this thing recording? Mason could have left some instructions. Alright.
Video resume or whatever. Take 4. So 420. What's up? My name's Karma. I supply the group with good vibes and keep away the bad mojo. When the group needs a magical guru, they come to me. I conjure the spirits, keep the group feeling good, keep the baddies feeling bad. Now here's a little something about me. I've been a nomad all my life, moving from community to community, living off the land. I'm originally from Cal Free, back before it was free. But then I moved out to Denver for a little while, and now I thought I'd make it here in Seattle. Seattle's a little bit different. I can't really live off the land like I'm used to, so I thought I'd try running for a change. Who knew running could be so violent? Anyway, I've got myself a cool group of dudes to hang out with now, so I'm happy. Now let's go find that burrito.
Hello, my name is Dr. Dobrik Kapoor. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Can't be too careful now. I never know who's watching, especially with Zero around. I'm a biotech researcher by day, Shadowrunner by night. I am this group's second mage. You might think that's a little bit redundant, but I am a combat spell-wielding, matter-manipulating mastermind of a powerhouse, and Karma is a shaman, and that's all I have to say about that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Camera off. Recording stop. Stop recording. The red light's still on.
Hello, we're back. We're here. We run said night.
Sometimes in the brightness, though, because it is bright outside.
It is daytime. But it's still dark because it's Toronto. Where we left off, you guys just arrived, had a conversation with said bartender, and he was not happy that 7 troll children were now in the bar, which is technically illegal, but it's fine.
What age is a troll not considered a child anymore?
When they reach the age of consent within the union.
21. It's like being a human.
Well,
They just have shorter lifespans, but they're still like bar. Like, hey, you have to be 21 to enter this bar, no matter what race you are.
at 18, they can move out the house.
I mean, yeah, but you
Right?
still can't go get a drink.
Yeah, but
I mean, you could vote, but that's besides the point.
You can vote. You can die for your country. You can do a lot of things at 18.
But you
still
cannot
can't
drink.
All right, we got a lot of problems.
Thanks, UCAS.
Maybe we address them later.
First, we need to turn on the power.
Exactly. Then we vote. You
As soon as
guys,
the power's back on.
right? You guys definitely see the bar begin to sort of transform. They take all the booths and sort of separate them. So they have like seating on one half of the bar. They have tables on the other half, with all their weaponry sort of lined up on one side. And then they sort of made like makeshift beds out of the booths. They put like two of them together so that we have a rather long bed. But they're definitely intuitive. They think on their feet quickly, and are able to make a decent little hangout. You do see that they've begin to also take, now that the bartender's in and gave him permission, some of the tables, unscrew the legs off of them and begin to hammer them to the windows to fortify it up.
Do not regret this decision.
Not at all. I want to find, like, before we help them put their dad to rest. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna wait, because we should probably get their attention and help them put their dad to rest before anything else happens. That seems important.
They also might want to just have that be private. We don't really know if we're invited to that.
Well, I mean, like, help them in the means of, like, hey, we got your dad. Like, do you need us or nah?
Guess I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, who do you go talk to?
Jake, obviously.
He's the nice one.
You guys, you go up and talk to Jake, and he's sitting at the, not sitting at the bar, but he's sitting with the back, his back at the bar, sort of just like doing an overwatch, and just watching his family work. One troll, excuse me, is sitting at a booth, a female, assumingly Jake's sister.
Hey, Jake.
What's up, Mason?
I don't really know how your guys' traditions are, but I got your dad in the back of the truck. I tried to clean him up as best I knew how. Is there anything else you need from us on that aspect?
If you don't mind, just let me take a peek at him before we go and lay him to rest. Me and Drake can carry him down easily enough. Find a little plot.
All right, yeah, he's in the back of the truck. It's unlocked whenever you want to go take a look.
He looks over to Drake. Drake, you're in charge until I get back. Understood. He's hammering away. Jake will head out to go look at the vehicle.
I'll go stand just outside, not like up in his business, but like outside just in case, like buddy system kind of stuff.
Yeah, roll perception for me.
What's the mage doing?
That would be Jake. Oh wait, no, are you talking about
The mana barrier mage.
the one that you just ran into?
The one from the house who...
That's Jake.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Jake.
okay.
That's
there's
2 hits on perception.
2 hits.
by the way.
So there was a body that was left outside, that Mason took care of across the way. He seems like turned over on his side, with like his face heading, like looking away from the street. Definitely looks like he was turned that way on purpose.
So he's on his side facing away from the street?
Right. So he's like across the street from you, facing the buildings on the opposite side.
You see his back.
Yeah.
Does anybody else get the feeling of like Flesh Golem in in 6th edition? Like,
Yes.
we gotta It's like some sort of blood monster that's gonna show up, and not even like because a blood mage did it. It's just gonna be some weird mana thing that made it.
Wasn't that how their dad was playing? With
As far as I remember, their dad was just like in the gutter.
Yeah, he was more of like more or less like killed and threw off the side of the road, and he was facing the actual street. This one looks like he's sort of been moved and facing away from the street. Other than that, it's quiet outside, still as the day is. You see for a moment, Jake opens the back door and sees his dad, and for a few moments, he lets himself lose it. And then he, obviously without causing any damage, punches the door on the back of the moving truck, and then takes a deep breath, centers himself, and begins to walk back towards the front door.
When he gets within like reasonable distance, I'm gonna go, "You sure that's all you need?"
He takes a deep breath, looks at you with a smile. That's all I can afford. And he,
I feel it. All right.
hey, Drake, let's get started. Him and Drake will go ahead and begin to take up the body and head towards the necropolis with it.
All right, and I'll go back inside. If there's like 10 of them, they should be safe.
Yeah, so far it's just Drake and Jake who went to the graveyard. The other 5 are still inside setting up. About 20 minutes go by, and Drake and Jake both come back. He walks around to each one, or they walk around to each one of the brother and sister, or brothers and sister, and ask them to go ahead and wait outside. They'll walk down. And the 3 of you are offered an invitation to come to his wake.
Yeah, I'll go hang out outside.
Yeah, sure.
Yep, got pay our respects.
Drake is beyond pissed off right now. They're sort of just trudging along and leading the way as Jake sort of takes up the rear, and just it continually has his eyes on the lookout.
I want to nudge Karma. Just, hey. Drake, is he awoken? Like, does he magic? I know Jake is, but is Drake?
I hadn't looked. Give me a second. I'll perceive Ashley.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
And
it.
now, since Drake, 2 on normal perception.
On astral perception.
Astral perception. Same roll. Right?
Yeah, same roll, just different eyes. You look over, you can definitely see his
Aura.
Thank you. Go ahead and roll to sense it.
1 hit on a sense. Do I have the right number of dice in here? 2.
Would you like to use 4 edge to reroll your miss?
Let me check my reference, see what I actually need. No.
He is not awoken, and he is pissed off.
He's definitely mundane. Seems really angry.
Understandably. Okay. Just wanted to know. Thank you. I'll just kind of go back to minding my business.
stand there quietly.
It's a nice little ceremony that they have. It's in the middle of the day, but it still has, similar to Seattle, an overcast, but it's lightly snowing. As you guys are walking to where they decided just to lay down their father, you could see now what Dobrik was talking about when he got finished up with his meditation this morning about random plots being missing. You can see, like, keepsakes and stuff are still there. Excuse me. Still there, but the body themselves is missing. You see that broken open caskets or what have you. But you are now aware at least what he was talking about. But it's a quiet little ceremony. Jake is the one leading it. But and Jake and his dad are roughly about the same size. But you can definitely see that he takes off his shirt and bury his dad in a nice shirt, but he puts his dad's shirt back on. They all take turns saying a piece, and it turns into like a remembrance instead of like a formal eulogy. And Drake and Jake begin to take the dirt and pile it back in. A few moments go by, and they take a moment and say goodbye for the final time as they begin to look at you three. Thank you. And this whole time, Drake hasn't really said more than a few words for remembrance of his dad, to different brothers and sister. But he seems almost excluded at this point. Like he's wanting to sort of deal with it on his own compared to the rest of the family, who seems to be bonding over the experience and sort of sharing in the pain.
I want to go over to Drake because you said he's kind of off by himself, right?
Yep.
All right. Walk up. I get it. Everybody deals their own way. It hurts. But from what your brother told me, you're not somebody who hurts well. So, if you need it, let me know. And you can punch me as hard as you want. I can take it.
He'll look you up and down. Frag off. And he just begins to walk up the trail. And you see, like, as he sort of, after, he walks past you, the whole time you didn't see a single tear come from Drake. But he definitely sort of walks by. You see him raise his hand up and wipe a tear away. And begin to head back as the whole family begins to head back to the dead end.
I'll just stay quiet, be polite, and kind of just leave when I feel the time is right. Just kind of walk back.
Do we want to start our investigation?
Yeah,
What time is it? Yeah.
It's like 1 in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Let's go to the school.
We got some time.
All right.
Maybe Jake and Drake might want to join us and let out some of their frustrations. If we run into any trouble, it might be a good distraction.
I mean, we can throw them the offer, but only if they're 18 and up. If they're below 18, I refuse to let them on the crew.
Yeah. No child soldiers.
Mm. Do you want to ask him since you know you're the kind of the combat guy? You want me to talk to him? Looking at Konami. Fuck.
It's like, I'm not the combat guy, but I'll talk to him.
I'll do it. You seem
Alright.
to be fun time guy. I feel like I've taken on more of a businessy role when it's like time to put a blade in somebody kind of nonsense.
The what's that war movie with Nicolas Cage where he like sells war?
Lord of War.
Oh yeah, you're the Lord of War.
Yes.
I'm just not Jared Leto in Lord of War, all like coked out and not useful.
No, that's just karma. Um,
As long as no one's Jared Leto from the Suicide Squad, I ain't gonna complain.
it's true.
Then
You guys head back. Most of the family seems to sort of be plopping down on the different makeshift beds that they've made. Bartender, Ika, Dobrik, and Krampus are all sitting around the bar, seem to have a conversation.
I'll walk up to the bar, not to like interrupt anything. Just kind of walk up.
I'm gonna walk up to Ika.
How was it? They sort of see. Ika sort of says in a hushed voice.
Well, as you know, funeral, so it was obviously a blast as I roll my eyes at her.
It's a bit of a downer.
Yeah, I don't know, it's a funeral. I don't know. I don't do great with those. I usually just like to move on, but I also want to be respectful. Either way, hey, here in a minute we're gonna be heading to the university. Might be some good pickings if you want to go.
Which university?
The University of Toronto?
Oh, that one. Okay. Sorry, there's York University and then there's University of Toronto. I just wasn't sure which one you were going to.
Didn't know if there was a bad atmosphere around Toronto. Sounds like it ain't a good place, so...
I mean, nowhere in Toronto is really great right now, but just be careful for the gas leaks.
That's not a thing. We shouldn't have to worry about that.
Should we also find like a power plant or something?
I figured we'd just start with the university. I definitely do not want to split the crew.
Let's split up, gang.
I mean, if you guys wanted to go to like university, I'll go to power plant and see what the hell we can find out.
You will find death. You will find death, sir. The only blood will be yours.
I can't use that to punch harder.
I know. Oh, every time I introduce myself is I start the fights, you finish them, okay? If I start them and there's no one to finish, I just gotta look at Karma to death?
I'll resolve the fight in a way that no one gets hurt.
Yeah, he'll make somebody have an accident.
He's gonna make them pee themselves?
Sure.
Either way, you coming, Ika? Ika?
Ika. And no, I have a contact I gotta meet with today.
It's fair. All right. Well, this is home base. You ever want to see us again? So, good luck.
I'll be around. He sort of she pats Dobrik on the shoulder and looks over to the rest of them. Be safe. Shoot straight.
Also, gonna give some food to the bartender and Krampus.
Okay. They nod and thank you.
Yeah. So, Jake, Drake, we're about to head out. You guys want to tag along? I know we said that you kind of run security, keep it locked down, but some fresh air, potentially something to let some aggression out on. It's your call.
Drake looks at you almost like he wants to say yes, but then we'll look over to Jake. And Jake will be, no, we have work to do here still. And Drake sort of takes a deep breath, sinks into it. Understood. And he begins to look around for some work for extra fortifications.
Drake, I know I just said it, but if you need it, let me know.
Jake looks a little confused at the situation.
I'm actively trying to get your brother addicted to drugs in this time of great need. It's fine. It's nothing crazy.
Soon, I don't really condone children, but
I
it's
was
not
like,
my
it'd be
place.
at the bar. I could be like, no, no.
No, I'm actively trying to get your brother to punch me in the face as hard as he can because he looks like he needs to let loose some steam.
Up on that one though.
He'll get his opportunity. Maybe not up to you, but he'll get his opportunity to let off some steam.
All right.
Hey, go.
Yeah.
Is it offer to punch you in the face like open game? Is that a yes?
We got work. Let's go. And I just turn around and walk out to the truck.
As you walk up to the truck, there is a body laying up next to the driver's side door.
Is it the body from across the street?
It is.
What's going on?
Somebody or something keeps moving this body.
I'm gonna astrally proceed.
Okay.
It's a body spirit.
Get him.
I am the box ghost.
I didn't get any hits on perception.
Did you glitch?
No.
Okay. Nothing astrally beyond your teammate here.
Teammate.
Teammates, whoever is with him.
Oh, what kind of buildings are around us? Like, how urban is it right here?
I mean, it's most of it is battered storefronts. So a lot of broken glass. It looks like everything of value has been looted out already. It's a decent little place. But I mean, this seems to be the only establishment still up and running.
So, I know we are kind of on a time schedule, but maybe we clear out our surroundings first? Cure the area?
Just seems really weird. Dead bodies keep moving.
Something
I'm
you do
not a
notice,
fan of
there
that.
is a comlink in his hand, powered on.
Was that there last time I saw him?
Nope.
I'm gonna take the comm link.
All right, roll perception real quick.
It's a bomb.
Bum bum bum.
All Jeremy Renner. All right, he'll defuse it.
3.
3. There is a large burst of bullets on his chest. But in the middle of his chest is a large hole where it looks like bite marks, like someone devoured the middle of this person. And on the comlink, we will not forget.
Is this character a meta at all?
It's an elf.
It's an elf. Dang. Well, if its eyes are open, I'm just gonna go ahead and close those because that's spooky when a dead body looks at you. And I always forget because I've asked this question.
Mhm.
Would Konami know anything about like vampires and ghouls?
Would he?
Like
I mean, since the
folklore
campaign
kind of
started,
stuff?
since the campaign started, you haven't really spent time looking into it, like enough to
Yeah,
get a knowledge skill out of it. Um,
but like enough to know how they like what they would each individually need to eat.
uh, roll memory.
Memory. And what consists of a memory check? I always forget because I don't remember things.
Logic
often.
plus intuition.
There it is.
Could I roll outdoors to do like a tracking test
That's
on like if the body was like dragged over or
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
something like that?
I got 2 hits on memory.
2 hits. The only thing you've been told, which Dobrik told you, vampires just need like the blood. They don't need to consume anything besides that. And if they consume anything besides blood, it instantly makes them throw up. But ghouls, they can. The more feral they become, the more metahuman flesh they need to eat. So they just need
Okay.
flesh. Like they could go and bite off someone's finger, and they'd be like, "Lit. Thanks for the snack."
Okay. Then so the way this body keeps getting moved around, it's already got bullet holes in it, and I'm no doctor. I can't tell what happened first, but he also has a hole in his chest. And it's an elf, so we might have a ghoul sneaking around.
Is this the guy I killed for Ika?
It is, but something is different about him. He's wearing a jacket he was not wearing before. What?
Didn't he pick up a comm link from the dead body?
Yeah, I'll hand it over. There you go.
Got 3 hits on that tracking using an edge from my spirit mentor.
It was definitely a drug. You can definitely see there was like a set of footprints, and then in between you can see the legs, like a drag mark from the body, and sort of plopped there, and then you see footprints heading to the other side of the street, and then tire tracks take off. But it's hard to tell if the tire tracks were already there and she just walked there, or exactly what the events were.
Did anyone see anyone since we've been here? It's only been a little while.
This guy in front of us is the guy who was going to stab Ika, and I put him down.
Body was definitely drugged here.
Well, when he first went down, it was from my bullets. Maybe he already had drugs in him when I put him down?
No, he was drugged here from across the street.
Oh, I thought you were saying he had drugs in him. Sorry. Yeah,
Feel
he was
like
over
that's-
there.
I feel like that'd be an actual miscommunication that you would actually have just because of just karma.
He was drugged here.
He was drugged here.
Does this rack smell like chloroform?
Yeah, he's I don't know. I gotta go back to the phone. Is the phone unlocked?
It is.
I will see if there's any contacts.
No contacts, but there is a sin.
What's the sensei?
It says
Wax on, wax off.
I was thinking the same thing.
Exactly. Hold on, sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to find Little Smoke.
Little Smoke. That was
Mhm.
his. That's the name his mother gave him.
It's a female, based off the sin. Orc
That's the
female.
name. Did what? This is definitely an elf.
Little
Hmm.
Smoky.
I mean, could be somebody
Sin-
else's phone.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't there before, right?
Any text messages, pictures, apps loaded, anything? Is just blank?
There is a video sent to an unknown number.
I will play it.
It is a video of you guys whooping some butts with a fireball as a burst fire. It's more or less the fight that you guys had outside the bar when they tried to take down Krampus.
Where does this video look like it was taken from?
Back the alley where they pulled in from.
Okay. I'll show Konami. We were being watched.
Not surprising. I am surprised that they sent the video off. Like, did the message deliver?
Yeah. Right?
It looks like it was attempted to be like sent out, but you can't it doesn't say that it made connection.
Okay. Oh shit! So people know.
It's getting really exhausting getting caught on camera all the time.
Right.
This is fine. This will hold up in court for defense.
It's not that, man. It's more just like people know what we're capable of now.
Was I in the video? I don't think I ever actually stepped out of the
No,
bar.
you never
during that
did. It
fight.
was more or less just pretty much everyone besides you actually.
It was such a quick fight. I didn't have a chance to get out.
And this
Silver
is,
lining is hopefully no one will want to fuck with us.
I mean, ideally, I have a hunch that if they came back, I could take like 5 of them myself. They weren't that bad.
Oh, it's fucking easy as shit.
Yeah, they were chumps and a half. I just don't want them to come back.
Yeah, I mean, we got the security crew now, but I don't want them to have to use their security.
Honestly, I gave them like I made the deal so they could feel like they're doing something. I really don't want them to actually have to do something.
We should really warn Jake, though, and show him our evidence.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'll take the phone inside to Jake. I'll tell him everything.
I was gonna say that's a fun guy conversation. That's not a that's not a we at war kind of conversation.
What kind of conversations do I get to do?
Like the fun drug dealer kind, not like the mean ones, but like, hey, what's up, guys?
I need something to chill the fuck out. Please, dear God, I don't want to think about this horror I just saw.
Just like, hey, what's up, guys? You want some crack? Like that's you.
First one's on me.
I can't with you.
Who's down to get some trolls addicted? That's the conversations you get to have.
The adult ones.
Whoever opens their mind.
Sorry, I'm looking for one thing real quick.
Like he's just totally like a happy-go-lucky hippie, but we're making him sound like just a drug peddling pimp.
Yeah.
I only did crack once or twice in front of you guys, okay?
The picture that we paint of him is so much worse than his actual personality.
It really is though.
We have a literal blood mage with us, and I'm the bad guy.
Don't know that. I think is Mason the
have I
only one
been-
who kind of has the hint, right?
Yes.
I was gonna say, have I, for like lack of a better term, have I come out to karma yet?
No one that I'm aware of.
I think I have. I've seen things,
Yeah.
but you've never really spoken to me about it.
Yeah, you've seen things and you've hinted at things, and I haven't told you no.
I'm just. But Mason's more along the lines of like, it might be handy.
Carved in the elf's shoulder. Does anyone have Syndicate, underworld, or mafia knowledge.
Negative.
Magical societies.
That's
the best
a
I
big
can offer.
ol' note, fam.
I have gangs.
Mate.
I would allow that one. It's a little off, but I'll allow it.
For gangs?
Yeah.
We're doing it live.
Go ahead and roll a memory check.
You already said yes. All right, don't
Yeah.
question this.
I hit 4 out of 5.
Okay. You see the symbol of the White Lotus is carved into this person's shoulder.
Do you convey that?
Yeah. So it's gonna be like, why has this dude got the White Lotus on his shoulder?
The white what?
White Lotus.
So a new drug I haven't heard of?
Is that a
it's like
drug?
no, it's like a gang or something. I know like nothing about them. I just know their little symbol.
Okay.
That's a Jakey boy. See if he knows.
Never heard of them.
I shall go find thy Jake.
Is it fresh?
Relatively. I mean, there's no active bleeding, but the wound just seems fresh. You go and find Jake. He's inside.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
So when we got here, we had some guys roll up on us. In fact, here, look. I'll just show them the video of our fight.
You guys said no one knew you guys were here.
As far as we knew, these guys rolled up on us to try to, take our money. Well, actually, they tried to kill him. I'll kind of point at the doc. Either way, he seems like a good guy, and we're not going to let him fight that battle by himself. So either way, we took these guys out, and we thought that was the end of it. But there's a dead guy out front by the car with a White Lotus symbol carved in his chest. I don't really know what the White Lotus is, but Buddy knew the symbol. And the phone says, what does the phone say again, actually, Josh? I don't remember.
Little smoke.
Little
No,
smoky.
no, the warning, the text warning.
We will remember.
Oh, it says, we will remember. And the sin on the phone says Little Smoky, and it's a orc that does not match the dead elf outside.
Oh, why did we come here? You are mixed up with one of the two triad families that rule a good portion of Toronto. Seattle has different gangs and stuff like that. We have syndicates, mafia families that deal with.
So well, they were after him. So maybe we should go talk to him. What do you think, Jake? Also, by the way, if things are too dangerous, you guys can leave. We don't want to put you in danger.
It's too much work moving everyone back and forth. They feel safe now, so until Drek hits the fan, that's where we'll stay.
Hopefully it doesn't. I'm hoping we can solve this if we have a problem. If anything, we can just talk to him.
Well, my dad ran against them, and that's where they lost some of their people, was against the White Lotus, because they don't take prisoners. They don't forget.
So it seems we've chosen sides, unintentionally, but we'll stick with it. Fuck it. But I figured I'd warn you. Here's the phone, just in case they call or do you see this person, I guess. But
Well, we have work to do. I don't think this is the end of it.
well, we're gonna be heading out soon. We got our radios. How far do these go, by the way?
Nothing crazy. I mean, they're old, as you can tell. These things are, I mean, at this point, probably 30 years old.
All right. Well, we'll just monitor. We'll check in every so often whenever we get farther out. But if anyone rolls up that isn't us, you let us know. Okay, we'll double back if we have to.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out.
All right. I'll go walk over to the doctor.
Hello, Mason.
Hello. Why did the White Lotus want you dead?
That is a very good question. How do you know they want me dead?
Sitting out front of the White Lotus carved in his chest a video of us fighting and says, "We will remember." And they shot you first. In fact,
Technical difficulties. Please continue.
they weren't even going to shoot at us until we shot back at them, it would appear.
Well, I worked on rival family's kid.
That's it?
I mean, they take helping their enemy family pretty seriously. You can roll judge intentions if you don't believe him.
Sure.
Did your camera die?
No, I think I just lost internet. I'm on LTE right now.
Hey. Classic.
What up?
Flip horizontal.
Flip horizontal?
Yeah, see if
I
it'll
don't
fix itself
I don't think
that way.
Discord will do that.
Ah,
I think
No,
you
I look
can
normal on my screen.
I think you can change it. You can like tell it. I think.
What do you
I
mean?
don't know.
Do I need to hold my camera like this?
Well,
No,
no,
not
now
if
you're
you're-
sideways. But you have like
Nah.
a portrait view instead of landscape.
I got 3 out of 6 hits.
He seems to be telling the truth. He doesn't seem to be hiding anything.
Well, I don't know if they'll remember us killing or if they remember you helping. Either way, it seems like they're coming, so you might want to help these guys with security.
He sort of cracks his neck. I'll get started on the barrier.
I appreciate it. All right, well, we have a 2-way radio, by the way. If you got any information for us, let Jake know here. That's Jake, by the way. He has a radio to get in contact with us. So we're going to be heading out to University of Toronto. Check that place out. Do you got any information for us before we leave?
Watch out for the gas leak.
That's not a thing.
As you guys begin to head out for the University of Toronto, Dobrik follows you guys, obviously. So it's not a gas leak. As you guys are sort of outside of the...
Is that Dobrik?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's not a gas leak. Not at all.
No. We were there when it went shitty. It's most certainly not a gas leak.
Oh, is this Blood Jesus that you guys were talking about?
Yeah.
This is Blood Jesus.
And you guys wanted to come back to Toronto.
Well, now we have Blood Antichrist. I won't look anywhere. I'll just continue to look at Dobrik. I'll just say it and act like nothing.
I'm just gonna just stare at him for the rest of the conversation.
I don't look at you at
I
all. I
don't-
just continue.
I don't know what you mean by that.
It's a joke. I'm just making jokes. Yeah, we should get going. Also, be on your toes. Last time we were there, mass death. Just horrible. That if it's not haunted in like 10 years, I'll buy you all a drink.
Yeah, so by mass death, it was quite literally 5 or 6 blood mages just bleeding out the students for
That
some
were
ritual.
killed by HRT.
Yeah. So they were taking angry, like scared blood and using that for God knows what to build this sphere that made Blood Jesus. So,
Innocent college students.
mm-hmm.
Do we know that HRT
some-
was involved with killing?
Yes. We watch them murder kids.
Yeah.
Well, students. They weren't kids. They're in college, but students. They were murdering students. We watched them with our own eyes murder students.
Yeah, which are one step up from younglings if you really think about it.
There's a lot of nasty magic.
Dobrikul.
I wonder if they were thralled.
That's what I was thinking. Either that or someone covering as HRT, because, I mean, Ares owns HRT. So I don't think Ares would happily help as technology.
Nah, and these dudes were definitely as.
That's what my only concern is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some corporate shenanigans going on, but
Either way, I'm going to take them as HRT until proven differently.
safer that way. Just remember, a mage can shoot.
Yep. Also, I don't know if I told you this, Dobrik, but Aztec is bad. I'm sure you know that.
Yes.
Just don't associate with them if they bring up my name.
I try not to associate with them ever.
If they come asking, just tell them I don't know who that is and walk away.
Who, what is?
Exactly.
His name is Konami.
Oh, I wasn't
I am
supposed to
going
know
to-
that.
I am going to bury you in a ditch up to your neck so that any ganger coming by can just kick you in the teeth if they really want to.
I don't know if he'd be. I guess he would be buried.
Talk him out of it. I'll send him your way.
You guys go ahead and pile into the van and begin to head towards the University of Toronto. You guys eventually get on a very familiar path as you guys come up to a T stop where you guys fought the gangers the last time you were in Toronto. And your guys' bike stopped working. You guys had to hike it for the next little while.
Hey, should I summon a beast spirit like the old times? Good old times?
You know what? I'm kind of tempted to see how I stack up against a beast spirit now.
I can take it easy on you.
If it's gonna fight you, then we don't have time for this. It was a joke. No, I wanted you to be mad about that.
Or maybe later.
I'm better. Like, I'm doing improved Konami now.
We could practice some astral combat later, maybe. Fun.
I am here for that. Actually, I should probably learn to protect myself that way.
Yeah, me too.
You don't. Hold on. Nope. That's a whole can of worms for when we're back at the bar. Okay.
You guys begin to see the entrance of the University of Toronto. Last time you were here, there were 3 HRT vans parked outside, and you could smell the blood from here.
But now,
It's a wide open campus. No damage to the doors from on the exterior. No clutter. It's a beautiful
look
campus.
clean. It might look clean, but everybody be on their toes. How's the air taste?
Cold.
No sign of gas?
Not that you can tell.
You know, it's times like this I wish I had gotten my lungs done.
Aren't
know,
you
just
trying to reverse your roboticism?
I mean, not entirely.
I've
When-
got a
when
gas
you-
mask, but I don't need filters with it.
Like when
What's
you,
the
when you
point?
Get,
I could show you sometime.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
it's
god.
drugs.
Spoiler alert, it's drugs.
Some,
It's drugs.
it's a more efficient way of like smoking because you don't waste a lot of the smoke to second hand. You know.
I'm never calling you for babysitting.
I'm exclusively calling you for babysitting. My kids are gonna be so cool.
You guys are in the open campus. Where would you guys like to go?
I advise we stealth just about everything.
Um, I can get my spirit on that.
Turn us all invisible?
I can.
Well, then, yes, please.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can do. Well, I gotta reorganizing my entire desktop because my internet's back. So
Yay, desktop.
let's see. Well, first I'm going to prepare and cast some sustaining spells.
Other than the University of Toronto, did he get any more specific on where that flash drive was? Office, the dean's place, human resources.
Yes, he actually gave you guys a name when he first gave you the mission.
All of our pictures are gone off of Twitch.
No, Discord.
Probably my fault.
Probably.
I'm down for blaming Donnie.
We fixed it.
Well, I increased charisma +4, resisted drain. Now I'm gonna increase intuition. And I'm gonna get rid of Mason's charisma.
Okay. Does anyone have the notes for where he said to find it?
That was Dean's office. I don't have notes per se, but in my brain space memory.
Can I just roll memory?
You can absolutely roll memory.
Can I roll memory in IRL?
Yes.
It's an untrained skill.
Oh, I got 4 out of 6. Hell the fuck yeah.
Good, that's what you needed.
And then I'll give my
Um,
spirit the command to conceal us.
a professor, Simone Polymer, was supposed to have it.
Simone Polymer. Okay. Pretty hefty plastic, that man's last name.
It's true.
All right. Well, I guess we go to the main office, see if we can't find a directory on where the professor's offices are. Does this sound good to you guys?
Yeah, might as
Sounds
well.
good.
So you guys
Is it
had
just us 3, or is Dobrik with us?
Dobrik is with you as well.
Okay. So my spirit can conceal a number of metahumans equal to the magic.
Oh, so he can do like 10, right?
8. As long as everyone's body's less than 5.
Yep.
Or 5 or less.
So you guys all are concealed. Go ahead and roll your... Oh, it's just equal to the magic, right? Donnie for the conceal?
Yes.
Okay.
8.
Yes, because balanced.
Improved visibility 8.
You guys begin to walk around and head to the admin building. Did I hear that correct?
Yeah.
We roll stealth.
Yeah, you can roll that as well. That way you're not making noise.
Do we get a bonus for the... Or just normal?
It's just normal. Anyone else who would like to move stealthy can go ahead and roll stealth as well.
4 successes.
0 successes.
Solid.
I'll do it also. What's my stealth check?
Alright, it's agility, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Arma,
Me
maybe
is
hold
untrained at
back
3.
a little bit.
I can increase my agility.
Well, if you can't be quieter, maybe just hold back until we clear it and then kind of move up where we just were, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I got you. I'm going to switch
Come
to
on.
astral perception as we move in.
Um,
And I got 4 hits on my stealth.
okay. Karma, are you staying back a little bit as they're heading forward, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'll like be behind everyone else.
Yep. You see that they're completely invisible, but you do see the footprints in the snow still being created. But you don't hear them really beyond. You just sort of see footprints being made. What'd you roll for your astral perception?
Let me roll it real quick.
Yep. And here you can feel a almost like a very heavy background.
I got 4 on that roll. Do you want me to subtract 1?
Nope, that's fine. As of right now, you have a -1 dice pool to everything you do magic related. But you
I'd like to be on edge, so like always perceiving in a way. So if just let me know if I need to roll perception.
Yep.
And then I will pull the P90 out and I will tactically walk everywhere.
walk everywhere.
We should be able to see each other, by the way.
Yeah, everyone can see everyone because of Konami while invisible. By Konami, I mean Karma.
I was like,
Why do you
What'd
guys
you do?
have? Why do you guys have so many close names?
Konami and Karma are nowhere close. We
They-
just start with a K, and we're both elves. What are you trying to say right now?
All K names sound the same.
That's it. We're on strike.
You guys can go ahead and roll perception. With your astral perception, it almost looks a little faded, I guess. It almost looks like there's grain in the mana surrounding you. But you hear screaming in different parts of the campus.
I got 2 hits on my perception.
My 9 dice, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
Konami, you're looking around. You don't really notice anything. Mason, as you're sort of keeping your eyes open, in the dorm room or in the dorm building, you guys were here the first time. You swear you see someone run across from one of the rooms, like from one of the windows in one of the rooms upstairs.
Without saying a word, I'm going to kind of tap on Ko. Be like,
Karma's
I didn't
feeling
get to do
totally
anything
creeped out.
tactical. Nothing tactical, just
that's all it needed. I just needed confirmation that you understood that I meant there's I saw somebody there running.
Thumbs up. By the way, Karma, you're the only person who hears these screamings throughout the campus.
Hey, I hear screaming. Get closer to him.
Just kind of nod and just go like,
it would make sense that this place is mad haunted now, right?
are you talking? Like actually talking or
Yeah, like really low. Just like, it would make sense that this place is mad haunted, right?
I mean, it's really weird that I hear and you guys don't.
Dobrik walks up. I think Mason wants us to be quiet.
That would make a lot of sense.
Shh.
As you guys are standing still, you guys see a pair of guards, armored and armed, walk through the courtyard.
assuming we're all standing there like statues, just like
Yeah, I mean, no one could see you, but yeah.
Watch your footsteps.
I swear to God, I'll break your toes.
You looked at the ground. You notice that even though you guys are invisible and quiet, you've still been producing footprints in the snow and that are just now standing here in the middle of the courtyard.
As long as they're not smart guards. Is there shoveled paths that we could be walking on?
No, it's been snowing and the campus has been closed.
So, looking at these guards, can I tell if they're like HRT, Knights Errant, anything, or like even just what they're packing on them?
Roll perception.
I guess I'll also read.
4 hits.
Ooh, girl.
Fame.
Ooh, girl. I love the way I look at things.
Me too.
Ooh, baby, I love the way I see things.
Yes, as they walk through, their armor is red and it have sort of like very subtle, but definitely looks like a samurai.
Aztec, like the samurai, like they're samurais.
They look like they have a katana on their side.
Well, as Aztec army, I would.
Roll
Aztec is South
memory.
American.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much.
Yes. Anyone who would like to can roll memory.
I'm on it.
I got 3 out of 6. I'm rolling really well tonight.
Especially if you have corporate security, you get an edge.
Nope.
I have security systems.
Not quite.
Corporate espionage. Or no, espionage techniques, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Either way, I got a 3 out of 6.
Okay.
I didn't roll.
Okay.
I got 2 hits.
Both of you know that Red Samurai is like the most elite corporate security from Renraku.
Renraku, I thought it was right.
And the Aztec was the guys that we saw last time.
You guys do see they have a katana on one side of their hip, a weapon that seems to be holstered on the right side, looks to be an Ares Predator 6, as well as a SCK Model 100 submachine gun they have open with the folding stock out.
So maybe we just back up and walk it really slow away.
We have a mission.
Those guys are beefy.
I know. But if we're invisible, we'll be fine. And
We just need to get inside before the snow gives our position away.
we should.
Is it currently snowing?
Very lightly.
So as we're standing here, snow is just kind of piling on us.
Well, we'll dust it off.
As you say that, you see Mason.
Let's get inside.
Do you want to go to murder room?
No.
Okay.
Do I see any astral signatures on them?
No, you don't see any sort of astral signatures.
I don't feel like it's sensing them.
It's good. So you guys stealthily make your way to. Let's see here. Let's see how stealthy you really are.
Dude, I am so ready to shoot this sword into somebody's face if things are about to pop off.
About to get a real sword fight.
Oh my god, I'm kind of on board.
Do I have to sense before I see an astral signature?
Samurais like
No, you would astrally perceive first,
That's what I thought.
and then that way you'd be able to get your note. You would be able to get your bonus.
Yeah.
Um,
The sensing table puts any astral signatures present, and it
I need you to roll reaction plus intuition.
Karma needs to roll that?
Yes.
Five.
You see that they just sort of look in your general area. Their heads turn a little bit, and they just release a burst fire. As it clips you, Karma, I need you to resist 7 physical. As the
What is that, body?
yeah, body. And what's your body plus armor rating for your defense rating?
5.
5. Ooh, and they get a point of edge. Mason, you hear the sounds as the rounds impact on Karma, and the blood splatters. You hear a little inside, as if explosive rounds.
Yeah, these boys got explosive rounds. Okay. That's a +1 to damage on every bullet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeesh.
Got one
No.
success on that.
Fairly certain the way that works is if it's a 3-round burst, it's +1 for each bullet. I believe.
My runaway plan is looking pretty good right about now, isn't it?
It just gives a +1 damage modifier.
Oh, just okay.
Yep,
Overall.
overall.
That's a little better.
Yeah. So yeah, you take. It's a +2 for the burst fire, and then +1. So yeah, 7. So you take 6 points of physical, as you just get ripped by this burst of explosive rounds. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Shall I roll it for my spirit as well?
You can, but it won't be able to act until you give it a command. I just want to let you know, you asked for corporate jobs.
I was under the impression that this was like a favor for a friend kind of job.
Oh, it is. They're just corporations involved.
I also don't think he expected Karma to be taking the first blow.
Yeah, I definitely
No.
expected myself to be taking.
That's what happens when you have cyberware and someone rolls a 0.
All right.
Now, improved invisibility would work against cyberware. They heard me.
Yeah, they heard you.
Subsonic ears.
They do have cyber deltaware rating 2 with dampener, sound link, audio enhancement, select filter 2.
Them boys got ears.
Konami.
I got an 18.
A fast boy. Mason. You say 14 because you're muted.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, 14.
Karma.
18. Spirit got 26.
Holy cow, why are you as fast as Konami?
I rolled a 6 on my d6.
Hey, let's go. And your spirit got what?
26. I gave my spirit increase attribute as an innate spell, right?
Yes, you did.
In case it was heal or something like that.
Nope.
Don't worry, guys. I'll be able to patch myself up here real quick.
I believe it.
You get shot. Turn
blown up a
one
little
of
bit.
initiative is just like heal.
Panic.
Run inside.
Panic, flash heal. Everybody says don't bind it.
Don't mind.
What are the rules with initiative and banter?
As
The
long
full
as
length
it's,
conversations.
as long as as long as it's like nothing crazy, I'll let you do it for free. But if you're trying to
So
do like an action, you'd have, I think it's a major to use a skill.
compared to like Dragon Ball Z, you're not gonna be able to have an episode and then take my initiative.
No, unfortunately not. You wouldn't be able to have a 30-minute conversation and then take your shot. Spirit's gonna go, but it can't do anything because it was not given a command. Red Samurai 1's gonna go and take another burst fire in that general area. I need all three of you to. Or actually, it's gonna be a full auto, so all three of you need to go ahead and roll reaction plus intuition.
I only got 2.
I got
I got
4.
I got 5.
Looking at edge options here.
I guess I could edge. What is it, 4 to reroll and misses?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll do that. I got 2 more, so 4.
Okay. Mason, his net hits are 1 against you. Tied with you, Konami. And misses Karma. So Karma and Konami don't take any damage. I need you to just take a solid 6 points to try to resist.
And that's off
So I
one net
roll-
hit.
Yep, so it's 4 physical, plus 1 for the net hit, plus 1 for the explosive round.
I just roll body.
That's absurd.
Yep, just body.
Oh, 3 out of 4.
So you take solid
3.
3. Also, what's everyone's defense rating? Body plus armor. I know Karma's is 5. So he will actually get another point of edge.
Mine's 11.
Mine's 8.
And neither of you guys get edge. Okay. So no one gets edge for that. He'll get 1 point of edge for the difference on Konami or on Karma. And Red Sam number 2 is going to go ahead and move further into the what's it called?
Atrium.
Yep. No. Move closer into the courtyard. And take a full auto at you guys as well. I need all 3 of you to roll reaction plus intuition again.
These guys are bastards, man.
They're not about
Oh
it.
boy.
Yo! I just got 7 out of 8.
I glitched, so I'm gonna use some
Let's
edge.
get it.
Right? I can use some edge
Yeah.
to
Roll a 3.
He missed you, Mason.
Oh,
re-roll failed dice. I can
And
do
missed
that.
you, Konami.
This is
I'd be
7 out of 8.
surprised.
I hope he misses.
I mean, they have to split their dice between 3 people.
what? And they're
If I
still hitting?
If I re-roll, do my ones count any longer?
No, they do not. Yeah, they have 15 dice.
I got 2 hits.
He has 1 net hit, so I need you to resist 6.
If Karma dies here, what do we do?
What was it? Is it body? Just body?
Just body.
That count damage modifiers too?
Nope. Damage modifiers do not count when you're resisting damage.
So
One hit.
again, I ask, if Karma dies here,
One
what do we
hits.
Yeah.
You take 5.
I pass out.
Let me check something.
We are not visible anymore.
You still are because he was not casting the spell.
spirit.
The spirit was.
Spirit's probably gone now.
I get to roll for that and see if he sticks around or if he is a.
Spirit's just like, bye.
The spirit can still stay and then not just have to listen to anyone and do what he wants to.
It's a free spirit.
Yep, with 9 services left.
I don't know if they touch on that in the 6th edition rulebook.
Let's see here.
But
I have a.
I think 5th edition's pretty all about those free spirits.
Where's Dobrik on this initiative?
15.
Okay.
We're still at 19 right now.
What edge options? I still got edge.
So if you go to 0 physical, you die. There's no unconscious. You just die.
Oh.
So right now you can permanently burn a point of edge, and you will go unconscious instead of dying.
I'm only went over by 1.
Let me just double check. Damage.
I mean, make a new character or lose edge?
Because even if I added 1 to one of my 4s to make it a 5, I would still be at 0 physical.
Yeah.
I've been playing this whole time like Zero's unconscious. Holy crap, I've come real close a couple of times.
I thought 0 on physical puts you into overflow.
That's what I'm looking right now.
They're using some nasty guns.
Dobrik's gonna come back next week and be like, "Who killed Karma?" Well, we can bury you next to the troll.
Well, if Karma dies, the next character is going to have long black hair.
Okay, well, we definitely would have gotten his name at the funeral, so we definitely do know the guy's name. Like, if they would have done the whole funeral and never said his name, that would have been shocking.
Who? Their dad?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, they could have just referred to him as.
Okay, so
Dad.
you do go into overflow.
Still,
Yes, so you are unconscious, and you got damage flow overflow boxes to recover. So that's how close you need to heal the physical damage before you can go to land conscious. Note that if body receives body times 2 box of overflow damage, they are dead and gone beyond the reach of any sort of healing. You lose 1 box of overflow damage per your turn until someone heals you.
so right now I'm in 1 box of overflow.
Mm-hmm.
My body is 3, so I have 6 total.
Yeah, because it's body plus body, minus wound modifiers is your overflow, which is body times 2, so don't worry about it. Overflows, yeah, so you should have 5 boxes of overflow left. So you have 5 turns. If no one touches you, you just bleed out.
Okay. So I gain another box every turn.
Correct, until
Another
someone
box of
heals.
damage.
Okay.
So it's like an action to sustain him?
It'd be a
Stabilize him, I mean?
Yeah, you do a medicine check using a first aid or a
It's a trauma kit.
or
Okay.
healing magic.
I got no trauma kit.
Or increase body.
That would also work.
It would do something. It'd give me time.
Yeah, wouldn't that also give you 2 more boxes of overflow because it's body times 2? So
Yeah,
if you
that would actually.
Yeah, you
If
have
he
to use
does-
a med kit, by the way. Make a biotech plus logic test against a threshold of 5 minus the target's essence. So against Donnie, you get free hit.
But I have no biotech. My logic is 2.
My dying breath, I say, reach into my bag.
As you guys just see,
Rub this on my lips.
Karma just gets sprayed twice with full auto as he falls and begins to bleed out in the middle of the courtyard.
We're about to have Stoner Jesus on our team.
Yeah, Blood Jesus versus Stoner Jesus.
Yeah. Who's going to win?
Karma, you take 1 box of overflow. Konami.
It's all Karma does.
I just
Gurgle.
I just watched this, right? Like I saw him get
Yeah, you saw him just
wrecked.
take the burst fire, on his on the left side of or on the right side of him as he's talking to you, and then he the other guy moves in position and then just full autos into you guys and sprays into him as he falls over and begins to gargle on his own blood.
This is not a good choice, but I gotta steer into it. How far is the closest one? Like, how close is he?
I would say about 15 meters.
Okay, so I can get there in a movement.
Yep, you can use a miner to get to him in time.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use my quick draw, my quick draw sheath for my theme.
Okay, go ahead and roll blades. Or close combat plus agility to quick draw. You're looking for 3 hits.
Let's see, what's my score there? That's 6 plus. It's 13 dice.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, these guys are actually your guys' level.
Don't say that shit.
Oh, it's been so easy so far.
All right, we got.
We've only had a couple close calls.
I got 8 hits on that.
Okay, so you quick draw without an issue.
Just pull the trigger, catch it,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna use that momentum to keep the slash going on this guy for my full action.
All right, roll blades. Or sorry, close combat plus agility again.
Yo, that's 9 hits. I'm fueled by the rage that is Karma's almost death.
You probably should be.
As far as you know, he's just dead.
Yeah, as far as he just crumbled to the ground, and it's like another one has died in front of me. Here we go.
I mean, you guys can tell he's not dead yet. He's gasping right now, and blood is.
Maybe I should change my name
Seeping.
again and adopt bad luck as a name. Because
Oof.
apparently that's what I am.
That's pretty true. Sorry, I gotta find these guys real quick.
9 hits, bro.
Well, you're probably gonna hit.
You fucking better.
Right?
What's
Am
your
I still
attack rating?
invisible?
Yes.
All right. It's 10 because it's just straight with the what the weapon is, right?
Correct.
All right, yeah, then 10.
Because you're just doing a regular fire, not burst fire, right?
It's with my sword.
Oh, that's right.
Can I burst fire my
Yes.
my scabbard? Just put 3 rounds behind it so it hits even harder.
That's funny. I'm so sorry. I can't seem to find this guy.
Like blanks?
What did you say?
Yeah. So while he's looking for that, the science behind my sheath is it's got it locks in when you sheath it, and there's a little magazine with a trigger and has a firing mechanism in it, and it's semi-automatic. But you pull the trigger and it shoots that blade out. like so it just like unsheathes itself with the power of a bullet. So it's just like it's I choose to believe it's like a 12 gauge blank in there.
Mm-hmm. All right,
So
reaction plus intuition.
How many
It's
shells
m-
does it hold?
we haven't talked about that, Bruce. But then again, I really only get one off a combat because I'm not going to resheathe just to do it again.
Well, I'm saying, like, what if you set up like a burst fire apparatus, loaded one blank, two regular, fire, and then you got buckshot, and then a slash.
That's more than I've thought about because I guess technically the sheath is the barrel for it.
We can figure that out. He will get a
Loaded with
point
blood.
of edge.
What's this dude's defense rating?
16.
The-
Um,
Fuck that guy.
right? And your net hits are 2.
That hits her 2. All right, so that's 6 damage. And I'm assuming that draws blood.
Oh yeah.
Oh, girl, if I
Well,
survive till
let me
next
take.
turn,
Let me see, because he gets to try to soak the damage. How much is it?
6. He's probably got like a million body. So like
Ooh, he takes 5.
hell yeah. So that draws blood, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. The blood is in the athame.
Yep. You
Uh,
have. I think it's 3 points.
If
Yes.
it matters, it's synthetic blood.
Oh, it is real blood.
Is it synth blood?
Nope, it's real.
I was gonna say because I should be able to tell that, right?
Yeah, it's
Samurais aren't
real.
born; they're created.
Not this one.
Blood is blood, though.
Well,
Like
it's kind of like Clone Wars. I guess there was like normal
Mhm,
stormtroopers.
mhm.
yeah, and like blood is blood. It's not necessarily the blood. It's the emotion around it that is the
Yeah.
magic. It's the pain and the suffering and
You're
whatnot.
so metal.
They do feel fear and pain.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I now have 3 blood points in the athame.
Yeah, you do.
If you attack
Guys, it's
a masochist, do they count as a willing target?
probably.
Yeah,
In
probably.
which case, it's 3 boxes of damage for 1 point of like for 1 blood point.
I'm gonna take that quality next time.
Oh, jeez. um.
Talking like it's already over.
Right. What is it? Body times 2 plus 8.
For
Your physical track. Or is it body divided by
Yes.
2 plus 8?
That one.
body divided by 2 plus 8.
'Kay.
And then
Round
body
up.
times 2 for overflow.
Hey, thanks. You take a huge gash out of him.
Yeah. Fuck this guy.
Anything else you would like to do with your other 2 minor actions?
I'm going to use.
Oh, sorry, you have 1 left because it's a minor to quick draw.
Oh yeah. Then I'm gonna hold that minor action
Okay.
for a reaction.
Cool. That is Konami's turn. Dobrik is going to walk over to Karma and heal.
What a
Double
great guy.
cap heal?
Yes, he does have heal. No, he does not, but he has a med kit.
And he's a doctor,
He is a doctor.
so maybe hopefully he'd be able to go like, "Be gone, bullets."
He's a physical doctor.
You get. Oh my! I rolled so good. Out of 12 dice, I rolled 7 hits, so you get 8 points of healing back.
I'm trying
Now-
to help you here, Donnie.
Not that I want to hurt myself more, but I think you can only choose overflow or physical or stun. Is that? I'm not entirely sure how medkits work.
No, they can heal any of those. Compared to first aid, can only, I believe, only do stun or.
Okay, because heal spell is or.
Gotcha. Let me double check, but I think.
Per
So, like, if he's
I
got
guess I could probably distribute them. Oh, it says per net hit. for heal. I'll take it.
So does he have to fill the overflow first? So if like,
Yeah, so he more or less stops the bleeding first with the overheal or the overflow.
and the rest of the points just go to heal.
Yep. So you had 2 boxes of overflow.
Yeah.
You get 6 healing. Right? That's how that works?
Is he using a med kit?
Yes. So it's gonna take time.
So
So Dobrik
reading
is
the
out of combat for a while as he's hooked up to this because he has to actually like hook up him to IVs and stuff. And it's 1 minute per box.
magic is so much better than
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god. So they're just there. Hey, Co? It's me and you. It's just me and you versus 2 samurais.
Dude, we murked a vampire. We can do it again.
Okay.
So he's going to take the time to heal him up because he didn't want him dying on his watch. But yes, so he's going to begin the process, but it's going to take 8 minutes for him to heal you up.
it's like a lifetime.
Yes.
It legit is. This
Uh,
battle.
Once I'm conscious, can I just heal myself?
Right. So it's still in 2 minutes, so combat's going to be well over. So yeah, it's heal 1 box of stun, physical, or damage per hit, so you can decide as they go. So he's going to do 2 hits for overflow, and then the rest is going to go towards physical. And then you won't be able to receive benefit for medkit anymore for these injuries.
To get some new injuries.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn, Mason.
I will take a knee, take an aim, and burst fire at the boy that got slashed.
Do it. So you're using the take aim?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Say 5 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll. Your net hits are 1.
Okay. So 4, 5, 6 damage.
Oof.
On the one that he already hit.
He takes 4 and is barely standing.
Okay. Can't really go anywhere. Kind of put all that into it.
Okay. Next up. Karma, roll your edge rating. Tell me how many hits you get.
0.
Your spirit leaves.
Go, go.
He will go ahead and send a burst at or towards in the direction of Mason. Mason, you'll get a point of edge because you're invisible. You're muted.
Yeah. Didn't the spirit just leave?
Yeah, it's the samurai's turn. Spirit went with 26, and then both the samurais go. So he's going to go ahead and take a shot at you. You get a point of edge because you are invisible.
Okay.
And then I do roll reaction plus intuition.
I'll go down to 0 edge now because that put me at 4 to reroll my misses because
Yeah,
I don't want to. I don't want to deal with just one hit.
Not today.
Oh, what the? Holy shit! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With my 1, that's 6 hits now.
Oh, you barely. You see the burst fire rattle up next to you, and ricochet off the building as it sort of impacts it with the small explosive rounds.
I've never had edge be so useful.
Right. Konami. You also get, or the guy's gonna pull out his blade and swing towards you. You get a point of edge because you are also invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you are no longer invisible because the spirit left.
Even better.
So, what's your defense rating?
It's time for these. Hold on. My defense rating is 11.
Okay. So no edge.
But I'm also going to use my minor action for block.
Ooh, so you get to add your close combat?
Yeah, to a defense test. So when it comes time to see what hits,
It's time.
I got. Oh, girl.
He's swinging at you. You put your sword up to block it. You get to add your close combat to your reaction plus intuition.
Reaction plus intuition plus close combat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which I think is like 5.
It's 6.
There we go.
This guy doesn't know what's going on. That's 8, 13, 14 dice. What you got for me, dice? Don't you do me dirty. Don't you do me dirty. 8 hits. What the hell's going on? Swords, dude.
His net hits are 3.
Bet.
So I need you to resist 7 points of damage. With just your body.
With just my body. Luckily, I have body 7.
You're
because titanium bones.
They're so strong.
All right, I got. Come on, dice, do the thing. I got 4 hits.
All right, that is 3 that you
Alright.
take as he slices in you.
Return the
And he's going
favor.
to turn his second, or 4 of his minors into another major and take another slice at you.
All right, I may have bitten off a little more than I can chew.
All right, now roll ahead and roll reaction plus intuition.
Think of all the blood.
Dude, the blood is going to be great. Like, next turn when I get to just...
What was that? I'm sorry. Okay, just want to make sure.
And I don't get my...
You do not get your block
off
bonus,
this one.
correct?
Alright, so just 8 dice.
He will also use 4 edge to reroll misses.
I'm also going to use 4 edge to reroll all misses. All right. 5 hits?
His net hits are 5.
What the fuck?
So I need you to resist 9 physical.
Yo, family, I think I'm about to die.
Don't worry, I'll be there in 8 minutes.
Yo, remember that time I said maybe we should just sneak away?
We have to make it to day 3.
Dobrik can't miss a session and then come back to a TPK. Like, come on. Oh man. Yo, I got 6 hits on that.
Okay, you
I
take
will
4.
take the 3. So, well, I thought it was 9.
Oh, you're right. It's 9. So you take 3.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it's better than nothing. Oy. Chat, lend me your strength.
Not even the chat gods can help you.
Oy. I don't deserve these glasses.
As he
Samurai.
just gives you a big old grin as he stabs into you and pulls back out.
Oh man. All right. You want to tussle, my guy? We can tussle. Is magic an attribute, by the way?
Yes. Karma, you are currently in the process of being taken care of, so you don't lose another overflow die box. Konami,
Yeah.
you have a slash and a small hole where you were just impaled with a sword.
All right. Oh yeah. Close combat's agility. I have a plan.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, I guess I can do it, and you can tell me yes or no.
Okay.
Because I'm not exactly sure how this interaction would work.
We're about to find out.
So.
I'm trying to. I don't even know what strength is used for.
Never mind.
It's just attack rating.
It says physical attribute, and I'm assuming magic is not a physical attribute.
It is not.
I was gonna spend the 3 blood points to up my magic by 1 to give me another adept power for the next couple of turns,
That'd be silly.
and then just like whoop on the dude with like deadly hands.
No, so you just be able to do agility, body, or strength.
I think strength is only unarmed combat.
And it says up to my like augmented cap,
Yeah,
right?
which is 4.
Okay, so like right now I have body 5 parentheses 7, so I'd be able to crank that to a 7.
So the cap is automatically plus 4.
Okay, so
but
I could crank that to
your
9.
body is at 7 right now because you're titanium bone lacing.
Okay.
So you could do
so
2
then-
more
and get to 9.
to get to 9 body.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. And it's okay. Yeah. Then, because this is from 5th edition,
Mhm.
how do you want to actually economy this out? Would it be a minor to consume blood points?
Yeah, be a minor to consume.
Okay. Then, as he stabs me, pulls the blade out. I'm just gonna like wipe some of the blood off my blade and like lick it real fast.
Is it a 1-for-1? 1 point for 1 attribute?
It's 3 points of 3 blood points for every 1 attribute.
Yeah, I'll allow that to be a minor. I was thinking
Okay.
if it's 1-to-1, then it would be 1 per. But since it's 3-for-1, I'll allow that for a minor.
Okay.
So
then,
as
yeah, I'm just
you-
gonna run my hand down the blade really quick. It's like,
Mason, you definitely see that. Dobrik and Karma are a little occupied right now.
and
No, take it.
I'm gonna jam my body up a little bit by 1, so that gives me a whole extra box. I think.
It
of
gives
damage?
it gives you a physical box as well as a overflow box.
Yeah, dude, I'm here for this.
So Mason, you see the muscle on Konami sort of grow a little bit as after he partakes in this blood.
Yep.
So that's a minor. You're still
Yeah,
face to face.
be out here just eating blood now, y'all.
No big deal.
All right, then.
Agreed, Wolverine. It is nasty.
All right, can you help me out here?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sorry to take all this time.
It's okay.
Are called shots still a thing?
Yes, they require edge though.
Oh, I thought it was just a regular action. Let me look.
I believe it's a edge action.
Call a shot is a initiative minor action.
Ooh.
Is that what you mean?
Ooh.
Well, there's call a shot and then called shot.
Ah,
Hold on. Where's the edge actions?
Call a shot. Edge allows for some specific called shots without dice penalties or with reduced penalty. But you can increase the damage by 2 by taking a -4 dice pool penalty.
oh.
This
So it's
must
the
be
same as the
combined-
edge.
Yeah, but if you
But with
use
a penalty.
edge, yeah, if you use the edge, you don't take the penalty. What's the edge score on it? Like to use it, is that 4 cost?
I think it's
Um,
5.
Called shot is 5 to disarm or to do vitals. Yeah.
Okay, so let me look. I have.
Yep. You can
Dang,
also
I do
knock
not-
out blow too.
I do not have enough edge for that because I used the 4 to re-roll.
Yeah, you did.
Boners. Okay, I'm
Mhm.
I
sorry.
love being
should have-
unconscious. It gives me so much time to read the rules.
Isn't it nice
I-
just to sit down and read?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. I should have had this planned out better.
Oh, you're good. You were getting hype
so-
about blood magic.
Yeah, I really was. I was like pouring through the blood magic. Like, how did this work? So we upped the body. I'm just gonna take another like big boy swing at this guy.
Roll it. I forgot what I would forget. I was trying to figure out what I forgot to do on my break. I forgot to get my dice. But if you guys haven't already, chat, there's a super sweet Shadowrun app. It's beautiful.
Is everyone using that?
I am right now
I'm-
because I
I
don't
am.
have my dice because they're in the other room.
I
JJ's
stopped
cool.
using it after. I still got my little dice pools.
I prefer that, but
I felt like the app rolled really high.
I also feel that way because out of 16 dice, when I use my edge, I rolled a 10.
Yeah, I was like, I would say at least 50% success rate.
I might have to go
filthy.
back to my regular dice because I'm now seeing a very high trend. Because out of 13, I just rolled 10,
Booty. Your net
And
hits
that-
are 6.
and that's one of those things that makes me go, that might not be a thing, especially because I've been rolling really high all night.
But have you met JJ? JJ just consistently rolls really well.
So that's 6 net hits.
Yep, 6 net hits. So 10 damage.
Yeah, but that's with my. So strength only applies to unarmed combat, right? That's not with a blade.
Correct.
Like for
so,
damage value. Or
Correct.
for
That's
combat
just,
rating.
Yep, that's just attack rating is. I have to look up exactly what the rules is. I think you add. I don't know what it is, honestly.
Yeah, don't worry
What are
about
you
it.
asking?
The attack
I
rating
just-
is supposed to include strength
Or
after
what?
the errata for melee weapons.
Oh, I don't know about the errata.
Yeah, I can take a look into it later. All right, then yeah, that's like combat rank 10, and
So
then that's
no
10. Then that's 10 points of damage that you gotta soak there.
He soaked 1.
Oh,
So
girl.
he you just go ahead and slice. Describe what happened when you do after you bulk up.
So he stabs me. I just like run my hand down the blade and take some of that blood and just like brawly up a little bit, just like, and then I bring that sword just straight up and over, like no form, just whap, and catch him right in the shoulder, and it goes to about his sternum off this chop, just wham, just And then obviously that refills the 3 blood points.
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
And that's
It's a minor
I
and a
have the
major. You still have a minor you can move to the other guy.
um
Or you can just, like, stay in his face.
yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at and hold my action.
Okay.
And for the record, this increase lasts for magic times initiate grades combat turns. So I'm beefy until because I'm magic 1 initiate 1.
So it's 1 turn.
So 1 turn. So my next turn it fades,
Yep.
right?
Correct.
Okay. Making sure I was understanding that right, and it wasn't just this turn.
Yeah, no. It lasts until your turn.
Okay.
Roll really well. I had to spend 4 dice to survive last turn,
That's fair.
or spend 4 edge to survive because I rolled 1.
Ooh, you hate to see it.
I had to spend 4 edge to survive last turn.
Dobrik is busy.
We need that.
Need what?
Dobrik.
That's why when he went down, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna do this next 8 minutes." I was like, "So it's a 2v2 fight."
Actually,
versus beefy
a
corporate
lot of-
security.
A lot of noise happening.
it is.
Yo, who's
Dobrik
gonna
will
choose it?
stop for a second. And shoot over a mana bolt at the other guy.
Mana bolt. Oh, I missed my chance with that guy.
Cute.
I missed the chance to resheath my sword and then kill him by like shooting it into his face. Like just like catching him in the forehead with the hilt. Just so that's pretty fucked up.
He eats a mana bolt and does not look very happy about it. You hear him yell out, "We got a mage!"
Your friend's already dead. Equilibrium
Mason.
over there? Yeah.
Mason, it's your go.
Christian Bale ass equilibrium fighting ass.
I'm just sitting over here like he's talking about the nerfs, so I was like, just like being bored. It's like you guys are like doing your slicey dice. I'm like, I'm gonna play with my toys. I will. I'll just after my burst here, I'll just transition, take aim again. I won't even get off my knee or shift. Just turn, and burst fire to the next one. Yeah.
What's your attack rating?
What is his distance?
Near.
Near is 14. Well, burst fire minus. How much is burst fire minus? I think it's minus
-1 for +2 bonus. Or is it the other way? Is it -2 for a +1 bonus? It's +1 to damage, right?
It's +1 to damage. Yeah.
So it's -2 attack rating
12.
for
12.
He will get a point of edge. Thank you. You're so sweet.
That's some bullshit. So 11 dice. Maybe I should use the app.
It's too late.
If it hits me with another high roll next time around, I'm gonna just stop using it because that feels cheaty.
This one is cocked. Ooh, okay. So 4 hits.
Your net hits are 1.
Oh! I'm so happy he rolled low. So 6 damage.
Okay.
And I didn't move, so I could. Okay, where's cover? Is there cover within running distance?
Yeah, there's a big fountain that's currently turned off in the middle.
Boom, cover, go in there.
Okay. How much was the damage? 6?
6.
He
So 4
takes
damage value, 1
another-
for burst, 1 for net.
He takes 3 as you rip a burst into him.
That piece of crap.
He took half damage. Calm down.
I want more.
Top of the order.
The spirit's gone.
Spirit's gone. Samurai's go. He's gonna take a shot at Konami.
So much potential from that spirit.
Right, just gone with the wind. Because it was an air
I liked
spirit.
it better when we were fighting from from invisibility.
I need your roll reaction plus intuition, sir.
You know, I really should have just boosted my my reaction with their blood points, but live and learn.
It's true. It's true. Let me know what you get.
I don't like it, but that's 4 hits.
You dodge out of the way. No problem.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have any more edge to re-roll. It makes me sad. What's your defense rating, actually?
Fuck that guy, bro. It's 11. Actually, right now it's 12.
Ooh, because your body went up.
Yeah,
He still gets a... No, he does not get a point of edge, and neither do you, though.
I'll take it. Deny the edge where I
Right.
can.
Get out of here. Next up is Karma. Since he stopped for a second, you get one more overflow. Konami, you're
Alright.
about 12 feet or 12 meters away.
All right, I'm gonna use movement to get to him.
Okay, minor.
On the way to there,
Mhm.
because I'm gonna kind of drop into a little bit of a Naruto run.
Of course, of course.
I'm gonna take more of that blood, and I'm gonna use those other 3 blood
Mhm.
points. And again, this is wipe the blade, lick my
Ah, well.
hand, because there's no elegant way to do this. that
Dobrik
I
now
know of
sees this because he's not, busy.
Yeah, just and like coming in. And this time we're going to up my reaction.
Okay, so your body will fade, and your reaction goes up.
Yeah.
Since it only lasts 1 combat round, now it's your turn again. Your body
Yeah.
fades. It's so weird. Mason and Dobrik, you guys see Konami sort of shrink down again in size, but he seems more reactive as he's running towards this other guy. As he slices the blood off, consumes it, and then continues the bolt. You are muted.
So Dobrik now sees you?
Yeah, Dobrik now sees this happen too.
So all it says is cannibalize just says that you consume the blood points, and cannibalize implies you're eating it of
Yep,
some
Yep,
way.
definitely.
Okay, so I can't just like take it and like rub it on my face.
No,
and
no,
keep
you
going.
consume it.
Just
You
like,
are
blood
absolutely
is good.
nomming down on this.
You gotta make like a pill or something.
Nah, I just need to get like a camel bag.
What?
Just a camel bag full of blood.
It's fine. Just be a vampire, blood adept.
I might.
Just don't go outside in the day.
Yeah, we're shadow runners, right?
We're not day runners.
Yeah. So that's taking a big old swing with the
Yep.
sword here. Okay. That is. All right, yeah, I gotta stop using this app. It's I feel like it's super skewed because that was 9 hits.
Your net hits are 5.
Fucking kill this guy. Maybe I'll just keep using the app so I can murk people when I need to. All right, so that is 9 points of damage.
He resists none of it as you just get up there and just shove the blade into him. He just drops to one knee and falls face first.
Yeah. And as he's like falling, I'm just like, that's for shooting my goddamn friends, bitch. And just let him go, and I'm gonna store up those blood points again.
You're back up to 3. Dobrik goes back to focusing on healing up Karma.
I haven't rolled less than like 5
Yeah, it's pretty filthy.
out of 14 dice. I was just sitting there rolling dice.
In the beginning of the show, you're like, go check it out. It's a great app.
I wonder why. As you guys are taking the time to heal up Karma the 8, so 8 minutes, because it's only been 15 seconds.
Yep.
More or less, he got you pricked with the IV, looked over, mana bolted, went back to business. As you guys are doing that, and Konami and Mason are keeping lookout, that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Yeah, I'm ready for these. What the fuck is that kind of conversations? that are
Right.
gonna be happening.
The samurai and the blood magic.
It's a deadly combo.
Right. Real quick, Ian, go ahead and give yourself a shout out. Where can people find you when you're not here on
Hey.
Thursdays?
What up, gang? I'm here on Thursdays, as you know. But you can find me on Wednesdays, Saturdays, Sundays over at twitch.tv/einflux. So come hang out, drop a follow over there so you know when I'm live. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
If you're new here, feel free to hit that sweet follow above button. Ruritan, thank you for the follow. Corp, thanks for the follow if you are still here. JJ, thank you for the tier 1 sub gifted to Ruritan. I appreciate that. Goes a long way. We have some sweet merch down below. Check that out. Guys, check out We Run the Night has their own official Twitter now. So go ahead and check out We Run the Night on Twitter. It's twitter.com/WeRunTheNightRP. You'll see Shadowrun stuff there. Mostly my product, but you will also see some other random stuff going on. You'll see when we're going live, stuff like that. Also, Ian, could you do me a favor? Hit !nerd for me.
Yeah.
Go ahead and check out Nerd. Super cool brand. 100% of the funds go to helping out children get technology to do schooling. So that's super, super awesome. And I think that's it, guys. Oh, make sure to check out Geek Elite Media. They will be publishing We Run the Night on 2-parters. There'll be 2 episodes every week. The first half will be the first half of the show, and the second one will be the second half of the show. That'll be on Saturday and Wednesdays. That should be up soon. And then we also have this uploaded on Mondays. So on YouTube. Right now it's currently over at youtube.com/jbrews11. But we are in the process of getting a special YouTube for We Run the Night as well, making sure that we can try to keep all the content uniform, because it's a lot of cool stuff. We are working with Catalyst Games, by the way, for those of you who are new here. We are working with them as freelancers, so we get some cool access to new books and stuff like that. So make sure you go check them out. They have a lot of really cool product. They just came out with the crime catalog, which is super dope. A lot of weapons that would fit your troll or orc. A lot of cool stuff. Right, it's the super spicy. It's supposed to be we also got a cool early access to part of the story that happens after 30 nights called Slipstream, which we will be diving into after we complete 30 nights. So yeah, make sure you guys come back next week as we see exactly what's going on with the University of Toronto and how Karma feels about getting shot repetitively in like 3 seconds.
If you bail out like Hardwire just because you took a little bullet.
Did Hardwire get shot, or did he just get shot at?
Oh, fuck that.
He got messed up.
I definitely remember he got fucked up pretty hard.
Real bad. He took a sniper round from bad luck.
Oh yeah, I thought it missed. Like this whole time, I
Nah.
was like, "Wow, that's a really big reaction to getting."
Nah,
shot at.
he got shredded.
I mean, from what it sounds like in the description of the rifle, it sounds kind of close to a 50 cal. So the fact that he survived is impressive.
He is hardwire.
He's a champion.
And yeah, so we'll see exactly what's going on in Toronto as the team sort of takes their time on day 2. Hopefully, we'll have Mr. Dobrik back. It was his anniversary, so Frostbite, if you're lurking, happy anniversary.
Anniversary.
And that's We Run the Night. We run the night, guys. I'll see you guys next week on the next episode.